All right, did it work? Let's find out. It did.
Did it? What?
We're working.
13, like Rihanna.
What? What?
Like, oh shit! You know how it's like what? Yeah, that one.
No, you can't stop me now. I'm in the shoulder.
Well, I don't know the rest.
I'm in the white boy shoulder movement.
Those are all the lyrics.
Yeah, that's it. It's just work. And that one, yeah.
Well, that was.
Yeah, that was implied.
Was the best part. Yeah. Okay. How's stream? Should we look at it?
You. Oh shit!
What?
No! Wait, can I add it secondary as... Oh, I can, right? I can. Whew, thank God. I didn't add it to the playlist. Thank God.
It's a good gift, Brooke.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? It better not be what the fuck I think it is.
Mm-mm.
Thank God. Wait, that's so boring? Sorry.
You want what you think?
No! Stop it! That is stolen property.
Monkey.
Does not belong to you. Thank you. It's me. It's mine. I made it. I birthed it.
It's very cute, Espa. You look good.
Thank you.
Though I'm used to seeing you in a different form.
Oh yeah, that Hasbullah. Oh, in my convies? Hell yeah.
Why is that the very first picture when you search elephant? Why?
Because we be zooming out here. I'm telling you.
True. Espa, have you ever done this trick before?
Of course. What is it?
Have you ever done this?
Yeah. Did you see the picture in Ida's chat from me throwing a controller at my wall?
Oh, that you?
Yeah.
I've seen that picture.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah. I threw my controller into my wall like 3 years ago.
I think I might have been around.
You were. Because remember, I told you, remember when it first happened and I was in Discord and I was like, wow, I can fit my head in it.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. I'm so surprised I remember that.
Of course you do.
That's so funny.
It was around the time that I would make ninja noises whenever there was a bug in my room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that too.
Of course you do.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah, Esper hasn't changed or matured in the slightest.
that was the spry Espa of old.
Of young, which was old.
Yeah. Of old time.
Now
young,
I'm more adulty and boring.
Yeah.
Look, this is me.
Is that Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
True, I didn't say his name.
Did you like that? My RP game's on fire today. I freaked you out, Mike Tyson.
Yeah. So good, bro.
Thank you. I'm a motherfucking bee, Biff. There you go. I did it for you, Brooke.
Thank you.
Biff.
Oh, Biff.
Biff.
I'm a fucking bee, Biff.
Brooke, Brooke, I like your profile picture.
Thank you. I'm a killer bee for Halloween.
Oh shit.
Bantha, what are you for Halloween?
I'm a giraffe.
Well, so you're you.
Well, yeah. I could be like a ghost giraffe.
Yeah.
And put like a blanket over me.
Hell
little
yeah.
eyes and little horn holes.
Wait, Bantha, have you ever seen Napoleon Dynamite?
Perhaps a very long ago.
Okay, I have never seen it, but I was told that my stupid person voice sounds like it by Brooke, and I just needed to know if you had seen it so you could either confirm or deny, but I guess...
I'm gonna confirm.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
It's like when... See, this is the same kind of feeling. I know we're wasting precious time. I apologize. I feel like I haven't talked to anybody. It's like when a bunch of people told me I sounded like Nick from New Girl. I don't hear it.
I don't even know
Oh,
who
now
that
I
is.
hear that.
No, you don't.
Go.
Do you really?
You, yeah.
Oh my god. Honestly, I've watched like a little bit. I've watched a little bit. His character and me in real life are very close to each other, except for I'm a neat freak. And he is not.
I recognize him. My hands are cold.
But like, yeah, actually we're not, just the way we act is similar. The grouchy old manness. Except for I'm just more charismatic. I like to pretend that I'm a nice blend of him and Schmidt. Because I love Schmidt. I want to be Schmidt.
That is funny.
I
Who's
love
Schmidt?
him. He is so funny.
From Nuke?
From New Girl, yeah.
Okay.
Bantha, you want to watch New Girl with me? I'll watch it with you.
Would I like it?
Yes, it's so funny. Unless you don't like sitcom kind of things. It's not a sitcom, though. It's like a...
It's better because I hate
Yeah.
sitcoms. But I like.
I just don't watch many things.
Brooke and I are watching Harry Potter someday this week.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah?
You want to watch?
If you do it when I'm around, I will.
Actually, that probably won't happen because you work really late, huh? Yeah. Brooke's been in bed by the time you've gotten home.
I have been lately.
That's okay. Are we good?
Yeah, I'm...
Oh, wait. Hold on.
I don't sound like him, right, Brooke? I don't hear it. How? In what way? It's just the raspiness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, what is the...
Yeah. The raspy,
Send the
I
link.
hate... Yeah, I did. It's in... I think.
Did you?
Yeah, it's up there.
I was.
I hate the sound of
above
my own
Mike
voice.
Tyson.
Wah.
Fucking Biff. Above Mike
Yeah, that sounds
Tyson.
good, though.
Thank you.
I wish I joined when I wasn't talking, but
Hey,
fair enough. Okay.
game is paused.
Oh shit, yeah. I don't know why. Oh, sorry.
Buddy, you better stop growling.
No, it's great sound effects.
You will
Yeah, I was supposed to stop growling.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. Want to
Hey.
do that, huh? Want this?
Alright. Make sure I have... Oh, let me
Lay
open
down.
some stuff here.
Better stop telling me what to do, sir.
Let's do that.
When is the background music in D&D gonna be some like fucking hardcore shit?
We have
Like, who let the
screamo,
dogs out?
Like, medieval music.
Did you?
I mean,
Did you hear that? Did you hear me?
I did.
That's some hardcore 5th grade roller rink shit, bitch. Who let the dogs out? It's for the hood kids.
Is that what you want?
No, no. But it really was like, let's go give it to you.
You just
I
join
walked
the
down the
thing and
staircase.
it's already playing. It's just like, oh my god. Okay. Hold on.
That was the most thug song I could think of on the whim. There it was.
Yeah,
Who
very
let the
thug.
dogs out? I
Very
mean, they're
thug.
barking on that shit. You don't know.
True. Very
Maybe they're
intimidating.
barking
You be
at.
barking though.
They do be barking dough.
Though.
Let's see.
It can be
this
barking at
one.
women. Then that makes it way, way, way more thug.
Whammon.
A whammon. The woomajans.
Okay. I
The
think I'm good.
females.
I think I'm
The
good, probably.
females.
Oh, do I have a drink?
The femme males.
So, guess what happened before we start? I cooked. I baked.
I baked. Hey, me
cookies,
too. Okay.
Like the Halloween ones.
Oh, the ones.
Oh,
Which
they're the
one?
best.
Wait, we have to guess what design.
Okay.
It's pumpkin.
The pumpkin.
Okay.
No.
Well, there's two.
Oh, okay. Pumpkin.
So pumpkin is one of them.
Ghost.
Ghost.
You guys?
Brooke and I are
yeah,
like-
yeah, it was those.
Brooke and I are mentally attached in every single brain
Okay.
cell. The other option would have been spiders or bats.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
bats.
I don't even. I guess ghost is pretty common.
I think pumpkin and ghost are the most common.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I think the ghost tastes better, and I don't know why.
See, I think it's because they like in the little white frost and like baked in shit. It's like a little hint of coconut in there, and they're like, oh,
You know,
we
you can eat
So
those
that-
raw.
yes,
It says it on the packaging. You can eat these raw.
yeah, those things are bomb raw. Oh, well,
Yeah, they
all
are.
cookie dough is bomb raw. Bomb raw. Everything in life is bomb raw.
Bomb raw. All right. Let me just eat this.
Except
and
for
then I'll
meat,
begin.
actually.
Yeah, that's true. Especially meat.
I was like, unless you a motherfucking dog, you know, you eat your meat raw.
Yeah, like who let them out? Like who?
Ooh, yeah, and we're back, full circle. Now, guess what kind of cookies I ate, guys? Oh, sorry.
What kind?
Lettuce.
Lettuce. Yeah, I pretended they were cookies. That is a very
I thought
Esper
those were
thing
your
to do.
chips.
They are. They serve multi-purpose. They're honestly the most valuable player in my diet. It's because they serve multiple purposes.
You should buy like carrots, right? Like really thick ones. And then cut them.
Yes.
And then have those could be your cookies.
Okay.
And they're orange, so the Halloween flavor.
For sure. Yeah.
Not flavored, that's for sure, but themed.
Yeah, I've also been like pretending spinach is cheese. This sounds really unhealthy, but
That sounds gross. I hate
That's
spinach.
just gross. Just eat cheese.
no. Like not like just straight cheese, but like pretending it's cheese. Like I had a salad, and I was like, man, I wish I could put cheese in this, so I just shredded
So you
more.
put more spinach.
Oh god.
It's really unhealthy sounding. I promise you, I do need help. So
Okay.
don't worry about that.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Maybe, unless anybody else has tangents that we can talk about.
We can talk during if we want.
Okay, for sure.
I don't mind. Okay. So, I know last session was short, but when the party last left off, you guys had retired for the evening. Do I have music playing? Okay, yeah, it's just very quiet for me. Okay, there we go. So yeah, you two, Jamie and Ellie, you guys retired for the evening. Pretty peacefully, more or less. Not much happened throughout the night except for Jamie. Had a bit of a dream slash nightmare slash experience. As this was all going on, Ellie, you woke up before him, kind of noticed this. But other than that, you guys, not much else happened. So let's start it like in the rooms though. How about that? Is that cool? We'll just go from there.
Yep.
All right.
Here.
So yeah, you guys. I don't think. Oh yeah. Well, it'll be up to you guys. We'll say Jamie, you awoken. And you guys both. In the very beginnings of the morning, kind of the window light shining through it, a dim gray light, but a light nonetheless. And as you guys kind of come to, more or less, Jamie probably a little sweatier than Ellie. You guys hear the common sounds of, rumbling, talking, some laughter from down below you. Seems like the tavern might have a little more going on than when you guys originally went to sleep. But yeah, what would you guys like to do? Ouch.
The hell happened? Did you just get whipped? Fucking lord.
I dropped my phone.
I don't know. I'm afraid to go down there. So many people that I'm not seeing right now, but I can sense spidey senses.
Yeah, what people?
Yeah.
Ellie will make the move and
Oh,
say,
shit.
maybe we should go downstairs.
Okay, so not really the move. Fuck. Amy's gonna look up at her and be like, in like that, please no, and then say, all right, if you want to, I suppose we could.
I feel like you have nothing to worry about. I feel like you're more welcomed here than I am.
He's gonna laugh at himself and say, I think you might be surprised. And open the door for her. Can she walk?
She can walk.
He pushes her so that she can't out.
So yeah, as you guys make your way out of your room, everyone else's doors to their rooms have all been closed. You don't really hear any rustling or anything in between the tight corridor hallway. There is you guys had like the room pretty close to the stairs already. It was like right around the corner. So you're making your way downstairs.
Nice, good
There we
pings.
go. Nope. I still
Wait, we
move.
can't go down.
Right. Why?
Is there a wall here?
Oh, there is for some reason. There you go.
Oh.
Whoa!
Almost
Shoot,
better.
sorry. She's still a little drunk from last night.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so as you guys make
Just
your way
fall into the-
downstairs, you are met with faces you might have caught glimpses of during your first kind of introduction to this place. But you didn't really talk to any of them. Like, there was a lot of things going on. So, in regards to knowing anyone, you don't, other than just maybe, oh, I remember seeing that person, you know, kind of like that. And as you come down, Elsa over here, she glances at you guys at the stairs, just gives you a slight wave. She's kind of busy with a dwarf patron. But yeah.
Ugh, sorry. I've never been in one of these before. What are you supposed to do in the morning?
Well, I've also never been in a
Damn it! Really?
tavern
Aren't you
overnight.
like a city girl? Like, don't you know what taverns are? I live
Well,
in
yeah, I've
tents,
been in-
bitch. I don't know what I'm doing.
been in taverns, but not to spend the night. There's no need. I haven't really left the city besides going to your village. I guess we just sit down.
Is that what people do?
As you guys are fumbling back and forth, Elsa kind of sees you guys just stuck on the stairs. She goes, just take a seat wherever you like. I'll be right with you.
Oh, thank God.
Go up here.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And I don't know if you guys knew this, I actually just recently learned, if you pick yourself up with the mouse and then hold shift, you can place yourself wherever you want. Like in between the squares and all that stuff.
Sweet.
Just so you know.
Oh, no. Now I gotta, like...
You see what I mean, Esper?
Yeah, I'm positioning myself in the middle of the gym.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys take your seats. Kind of see Elsa start making her rounds. She'll come over, and she'll sit down. She'll smile to both of you and set a few drinks, just of water. Push them over to both of you. So, how was your evening? Quiet night? Anything happen? Hopefully, the beds were comfy.
Yeah, it's quite uneventful actually.
Well, that uneventful is not always a bad thing.
It's welcomed.
What did you say?
I said it's welcomed.
Oh yeah. So
Pardon.
can I get you guys anything? Are you hungry? Would you like some breakfast, perhaps?
Yeah, actually, it's been a while since we ate anything.
Sure, yeah. And she'll kind of bring a little piece of parchment out, and it's a menu, and she'll slide it to just in the center of the table. Well, go ahead and take a look over that, and I'll be right back. She'll hop up and go back this direction, and I had a menu. Let me find it.
Oh, you made a menu?
I didn't. You'll see.
Is it just one thing? That'd be so funny.
No.
It's just eggs. Or like meat.
Yeah,
meat and bread.
Where the frick did I put it? Okay. Yeah, I used like this. I used like a generator thing
Oh.
because I found out they were a thing, and I was like, "Oh, let's do it." And it comes up with some pretty crazy shit, but that's fine. All right, so let's do this. Okay, I'm just gonna copy it for now because that is easier. And I will post it in this channel. Sorry for the wait.
Now, while we're waiting, Jamie's gonna like Jamie's gonna make like faux boobs with his arms and point to the girl behind him and say, back problems, huh?
Oh, this chick?
Yeah.
Yeah, as you kind of look back towards that group, you see this guy in particular. He is, from what you could tell at first glance, he is just staring at this woman, and as she's just speaking about whatever she might be speaking about, and this other guy over here, he's kind of just slunched over in his chair. But yeah, there's something, huh? Yeah, there's something.
I couldn't imagine what they'd be interested in.
Maybe her story is riveting.
Yeah, that or her personality.
There you go.
Oh,
Ease. Personalities.
personality.
Oh,
She has
shit.
multiple personalities.
Some big ones.
Okay. Let's see. We'll do this. There is your generated menu
Where?
in
Oh, okay.
the A Night's Rest
Ooh,
channel.
okay.
Oh,
Pick your
Jesus
poison.
Christ.
I like the bread bowl.
I thought it would be cool to have like an actual menu. So I was like, oh yeah, this will work.
Did you make up the prices too?
I had, yeah, the prices are kind of, yeah, that they had to be like put in. So,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. All right. Don't hate me, Bantha. I'm prefacing you.
So she, you'll see Elsa kind of hop back around here. Oh god.
Moved the whole world.
Yeah, my bad.
There was an earthquake.
And she'll bring out like another piece of parchment to ready herself for your orders. Have you guys decided? Need a couple minutes? No, I never thought I'd be a waiter or a waitress, I guess.
I was trying to see how much money I have. I don't think oh, it's right here.
You guys started off with something, right? I think.
Did we?
A handful of
Yes.
gold.
Yes.
I have 20.
I have
Okay.
15.
That's good.
Which I don't know why I would have 15, but I do. So take it. Have you? As he's gonna look at her.
She's just gonna do the girl thing and be like, yeah, but you go first. I'll decide quickly.
Okay.
And before you say if she goes, oh, and did you want anything other than water, or is that enough? We have alcoholic beverages if you'd like, or just water. She kind of laughs nervously.
Maybe for dinner. I think water's fine for now.
Jamie will sigh and agree because he doesn't want to bring up the fact that he can't drink anything else because he's on a diet. Sorry, that's just Esper living through. He'll nod along and say, "No, I think water's perfectly okay."
Okay, and she'll smile and okay, I'm ready whenever you guys are.
I know it isn't on the menu, but it is a delicacy from back home, and I was curious if you would be willing to at least attempt to make it. Beans on toast, please.
Her eyes kind of widen as you were speaking, and then she goes, "Oh, right, yeah, I'm sure I could. I mean, I could try, right?" And that's fine. And she kind of scribbles it. And for you, miss? Fuck you.
Staring at Jamie. Like, I'll just take the bowl of stale bread.
Bowl of stale bread. Nice.
She'll go, very well. I think this batch of bread is not as stale, so. And she'll kind of chuckle a little bit. All right, it shouldn't take too long. I'll tell the cook in the back, and she'll go back.
Jamie's gonna look over at her and say, You do know that I have seen you eat before. You don't have to pretend that that is all you wanted.
Yes, but I'm not used to ordering for myself.
Oh.
Aw.
I kind of just made things.
Oh, I thought you were insinuating that I had to order for you. I was like, good God. Fuck.
We have people that just cooks that just make things for us, and that's
Of
what
course,
we
me too. You know. He's obviously sarcastic.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. You'll see her come back over the counter. Kind of see her, the poof of her red hair, kind of over the under the counter. She'll come back, and she'll look towards you, Jamie. It's yours is not quite ready yet, but I figured you might like to snack on the bread. And it didn't take that long to make, so she slides that over to you, Ellie.
Oh, thank you.
And she kind of places a few napkins, or like, I don't know if they have whatever, like a cloth of some kind.
Fucking pelt to wipe her out.
Yeah, to both of you. And she looks back to you, Jamie. Just a few more minutes.
He'll smile.
And she'll go back here for now. And as you guys are kind of chilling, waiting for your food, familiar face comes walking down the stairs. Eventually.
While this is happening, I'm going to look at Ellie and see if she remembered the contact lenses I gave her. Did she remember to put them on?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
Oh, you
Because
meant
they're
like in the
new.
morning
Yeah.
or something? Yeah.
Never sleep
So-
with your contacts in.
We'll
I
say you
do.
have them in then.
You do?
Ellie?
Yeah, I have them in.
Okay. What was the color? It was green, right?
They're green.
Yeah, okay. Alright, and yeah, you hear footsteps coming down the stairs eventually. Priscilla comes down, and she notices you too.
Her foot.
Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. She stomps her way down the stairs.
Wake up
And,
on the wrong side of the bed, did we?
She,
Sorry, I'm evil.
no, you're good. She'll take a seat right next to you, Jamie. She'll kind of stretch, look to you both, smile, and hello. She kind of looks at you, Elliot, first, and notices the contact. Says she does like her finger points to you, points to herself. I like them. They're still very pretty, and she kind of like sits back against her chair a little bit. So, how we doing? Holding up all right? Feel okay? Hopefully, not. Oh, the bruises. I hope you guys are feeling all right.
Definitely a lot better than last night. It's kind of weird though, feeling normal sitting here when last night everything was so wrong.
I can understand that. It's kind of the point of a place like this, to have that contrast in a way, to, at least for a little bit, calm your soul and be able to relax. The world is crazy out there, so.
Now, if this is the safe haven for everybody here, what do all these people do during the day?
They're homeless. They just live here.
Well, a lot of them do actually just stay here, but it's for a couple of reasons. One of them being and she kind of brings the sound of her voice down a bit. So, have you guys heard of the plague that is kind of enveloping the city or the town?
I think, is it Emil? Is that his name?
Yeah, Emil.
Emil mentioned something about it last night.
Oh, he did? Do you recall what he told you? He usually doesn't go into very much detail. Yeah,
I don't think there was very much detail given, just mention of the water being green?
It is very much green, yes. And it's
Jesus.
not. I wouldn't even call it water at this point. And as you guys are talking, Elsa eventually comes back and smiles towards Priscilla and has your steaming hot plate of
Beans on toast.
yeah.
Bloody
And,
beans on toast, eh?
Yeah, it actually. Oh shit! It looks delicious, Jamie.
Does it?
It does, and look at her.
We're over there.
And yeah, she kind of sets the plate, pushes it towards you, and she goes, "I hope you enjoy." Did you want anything, Priscilla? I'm sorry, Calinetta, and she kind of, and Priscilla just waves her hand dismissively. No, I'm all right now. Just water, if you don't mind. And she goes, very well, and she rushes back. And Priscilla goes on to Priscilla goes on to talk a bit. So yeah, the reason a lot of people don't feel like they can leave this place is when you go outside and you're out there for enough time, if you're close to these different, I guess you could call them streams, there's like an overwhelming, like, just deathly odor that comes from them. And if you're subjected to it for too long, it can make you very, very ill. And there's been a few people who have just, they've just died from it. And the bodies are just disposed of. So none of this is very hidden from the people of the town, and it's obviously is frightful. It scares them all, so they some of them have just taken to staying here because it is one of the few places that is kind of just like barricaded away from all of that stuff.
While they're talking, Jamie's cutting his slice, I guess, in half and putting it on Ellie's plate because he knows she didn't eat anything.
She's gonna do a little shy smile and try it.
She's had it. It's a delicacy from the Miro tribe.
Oh, that's right. Well, try this cooks to see if it sounds
see if
good.
it's, yeah, for sure.
And Priscilla will go on a bit about the topic. She'll but anyway, yeah, I've been trying to look into it. But I've been very busy with a multitude of different things. I hate to ask such a thing of you guys. You've been through, honestly, a lot already, and I'm sure a lot in your... I couldn't imagine what you've been through. But if you have an urge, you could perhaps help me look into it, for the betterment of the town, maybe. I don't really know what's causing it, but I feel like it's linked to, and she kind of rubs her
Temple?
neck a bit. Did you say nipple?
Temple.
Oh, I was like, no.
That's for the other lady down there.
Yeah, right. Yes. And
Jesus
fuck,
Christ. Get
I
your head
lost my
out of the
train of
gutter.
thought. Damn it.
What?
So I thought you said.
Oh, what
Anyway, she goes, yeah, if you guys have any, I've been trying to look into it, and I have a feeling that it's the same. Did I tell you about that one dwarf who his body was absolutely mutilated and sent to the hospital, or sent to the morgue, I guess?
The wood carver.
Right, yeah. I feel like it's all linked to that somehow. I don't know how, but if you want a reason to, get out of here, or, try and help or anything, he had a brother, and his brother now runs the shop alone, the wood carver's shop. It's just down the road and through the one alley. You could talk to him. Also, there's a hospital in town, and it's towards the very back of the town. You kind of just follow the main road, and eventually it's a sprawling couple sets of buildings. There's a small house that's off into on a side street, and that is the chief surgeon's house. He might be able to help as well. I know he dealt with the body. So yeah, I'll let you guys decide what you want to do with that, but the help would very much be appreciated. And I'm sure I could make it worth your while. And as she does this, Elsa comes back, leaves the drink, and kind of just hops back.
Jamie's gonna speak up and ask, how familiar are, well, these townsfolk with... And he'll, like, gesture to the glowing tattoos on the side of his head and neck. Do you think the authorities would be able to pick me out as a... Well... You know.
She kind of glances at your markings, tattoos, and she goes, honestly, they probably would. I don't think it would be very difficult. But there could be a way to mask them. I don't know if you have, and she kind of looks towards Ellie, like a hood or anything.
I do. I have a hooded cloak that might work.
Oh, you have an extra for him.
But he could use mine.
Okay, yeah. I mean, anything that might help. But there is a way of hiding it potentially. But I'd have to talk to Emil. I don't really know how that all works. But we'll work on that. And I'll get back to you. But for now, I think a hood or a cloak of some kind might be a good idea.
All right. Hopefully the glow doesn't give them away. Downside to trying to show off, I suppose.
And she kind of her markings, her tattoos that she does have are they don't go all the way up like up her neck. They kind of stop right at her it's like right below the shoulder. But it's not visible. But just up her right arm. Oh, I'm sorry, up her left arm. And she just goes, well, I know it's not a perfect world, but for now, it's not a bad idea to hide them. I have to hide them. Anyone here who has them has to hide them, or they risk themselves. The town is just too, and she kind of trails off a bit. It's just too dangerous out there right now.
He's gonna look over to Ellie and say, if you don't mind, I would very much appreciate it.
She's gonna pull it out of her bag and just hand it to him.
He'll take it. I mean, stand up, I guess, and try to throw it on and do a little mocking spin and say, well, how does it look?
Quite handsome.
And Priscilla kind of watches the little twirl. It looks very nice on you.
I didn't mean how I looked in it. I meant, does it hide?
Oh, sorry.
He's gonna blush and like shy, pull the hood a little further down.
I think it does its job.
All right, we'll sit back down. But before he sits down, he's gonna look back over. Is the guy still staring?
Which guy?
Mr. Werewolf-looking dude, teen wolf dude.
At the woman?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna
Definitely.
become noticeably uncomfortable and ask Priscilla, so what is the story with that gentleman?
She kind of
He's gonna
back.
like kick his head back in the direction.
The human?
He'll nod and say, yeah, he's looking at her like a meal, if you will.
Let me.
People polite here.
Dude, there you go. A nice view of this handsome gentleman.
He looks so creepy.
And I'll do this guy as well, even though it's just basically just a portrait. Anyway, she'll go. Oh, yeah. So, the one on like closest to us, that's Fion. He is, for lack of a better term, a creep. And the one across from him is Graham, and he doesn't say much, but they are both. Yeah. The woman there is actually, and she kind of quiets herself a bit. She's not real.
Excuse me?
Yeah, she's just an illusion.
Do they know that?
Oh no, they definitely not.
No
There's
wonder her boobs are so big.
there's multiple of them around. They're kind of, more or less they serve. She kind of grows very awkwardly uncomfortable. I think you get where I'm going. They're just a way to entertain
Relieve some
the
pressure.
patrons. Yeah.
Okay.
And she'll kind of look towards the woman. I think that one's called Christine. And
Who creates these illusions?
it's, I don't want to call it a side effect, but it's something Emil does, though I think he does it more because he thinks it's funny. And she goes, they're pretty harmless. But those two, yeah, I wouldn't even bother with them.
I do have one more question, Priscilla. As you know, we weren't in the town for more than a few hours last night until we came upon and she like lowers her voice a little bit more, a vampire in the basement of that house. Is that a common occurrence around here? Like, should we be on the lookout for more if we leave this building?
Well, from my understanding, I've only ever seen two that I can gather are vampires. The one that you saw, his name is Theron. He's been here for quite a while, and he is not afraid to, which I'm sure that you probably saw, he's kind of not afraid to do whatever he wants, even in the streets. So yeah, he just terrorizes people. The other one I've not particularly seen, though I'm honestly also just assuming it's a vampire just by the way. And she kind of thinks about how to phrase her words in a bit, and she goes, "There's this creature that I'm still looking into it. This is all kind of linked to the plague thing as well. There's this creature who I think is behind all of it, though I'm not 100% sure, and I've never seen it. But I don't know. It's a very mysterious force that's out there, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's a vampire because of all the things, all of these like killings and all of these mutilations I would be very surprised if it was just a normal, or like, I don't know. There's a lot of mystery going on here. Other than Theron though, I'm not entirely sure. I don't think so. But that one is enough to count as 5 vampires. He's very intimidating.
Yeah, we had a pleasant meeting with him last night.
I had a sense that he was around. I didn't see him leave or anything, but yeah, I'm sure I don't know, he escaped somewhere. So go ahead.
Would Jamie know the other clan mothers' names?
You want to roll for it?
Sure, if you want to make me. History?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Nope.
I didn't have it set very high as difficulty, but I mean, are you wanting to know like the EOS one? I assume.
Yeah. Well, it's just for an RP thing, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine if not.
I mean, I think it makes enough sense.
Okay.
That you know at least. We'll say you know that one.
Okay. Sure.
Unless
DM
you don't
it
want
to me?
to, because you rolled bad.
No, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll DM it to you. Where is it? I sent it.
Alrighty. Okay. Like, oh, I guess this is the better. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I just don't want to butcher your names.
It's okay.
So what did you have in mind if we were to help with this plague? We don't really have much of an objective. However, my only idea was to seek out Milena, your clan mother. I don't know of anyone else who I could go to regarding, well, what happened to the rest of my people.
Her eyes kind of, like, they are curious looking at you. Well, I could definitely put you on a trail or a track to get to speak to her. Or get you talking to the right people at least. Even Emil, I'm sure if you guys help within the city, he will gladly, I promise you, he will gladly help you. So yeah, I can promise that, I think. Yeah.
He's gonna stretch out his arms and lean back into his chair and give Ellie a tiny little kick because she's so quiet. And say, well, all right. What can we do to help? I'm afraid that if you are looking for anything extraordinary, it will be her, not I. I can't really quite do much.
She looks over towards Ellie. I think the next course of action. I mean, you could speak to either the brother of the woodcarver, or maybe go to speak to the surgeon. I think they both would know a little more about specific things than I do. Either of those, I think, is good. I will say though, you guys don't need to be as worried during the daylight. I would still be wary of the patrols of and the guards, but there are a little bit more people outside than during the nighttime, where everyone kind of hides and stations themselves wherever. So I think you guys would be able to make it through decently safe.
Well, then maybe we start with the brother. Just go look at Jamie.
I agree. But before we head off, Scylla, do you mind if I call you that? I have a thing with nicknames.
She shakes her head. No, I don't mind.
Do your coven or Ardor communicate with others frequently?
Like outside of Orlane?
Yes.
I would assume so. There's been a few targeted attacks of I believe before you guys would even have gotten here, there are multiple times where the Ardor have attacked people of my tribe and people of other tribes, just and it was all very organized, so I wouldn't be surprised if they had communication with other cities or even continents. I'm really not sure.
So you think it is plausible that other countries would hear about what has happened here?
I think so.
Jamie's gonna give a dead look at Ellie and say, well, I suppose we better get going then. Hopefully able to leave here before anything can follow us.
Yeah, that would be best.
Jamie's gonna get up and say,
Dancing.
Sick moves.
Is there a direction that you suggest we take? Maybe a pathway, or how we get back to here?
Yeah, so there is a way to kind of see that this is the chameleon. There is a it's like a little, it's Emil created it. It's like a little bit of a placard that hangs on the door. And anyone who has any sort of magical sense to them can see that it's it's the chameleon, basically. But if you guys are going to the woodcarver's shop, the actual accident, from my understanding, was actually right outside of it. So if you come out of the chameleon, go down the main road, eventually you'll come to, there's an alley on the left. It's, I think, the second one. And down there you will probably, I'm assuming he's home, you'll probably find him. His name, she kind of thinks for a second as Bantho looks up his name. His name is Horik. And yeah, so I think he should be home. I assume there's a lot he's probably very busy with now. So just keep that in mind.
I think you misunderstood my question. To get in here the first time, you had to protect Ellie in some way. How do we ensure that that can happen again without you?
Well, she kind of stops to think for a second. I think it was partially just because of the way we got in here. If you guys just use the door, it should be fine. I know Emil
Right,
talked
of
to you
course,
both.
the door.
Right.
Yes.
Should be fine.
Yeah, and
So stupid.
she goes on a bit to say, we have a few people who keep an eye on the door as well. So if they know of you now, so I think it will be fine.
All right, then, as he reaches his hand down to help Ellie up,
She'll take it.
he'll fucking body slam her into the piano. No, he'll help her up and say, all right, I guess it's back to me wandering blindly as you, well, do what it is you do so well. He'll, like, lean back and, as out of the side of his mouth, say, she was the worst to play hide and seek with growing up. She always won.
Priscilla kind of chuckles. I see. So, like I said, just be careful. And if anything happens, there's some of us do roam the streets every now and then, so, but be safe. And she kind of nods to you both.
Are you planning on staying here?
I do have a couple of things I need to attend to. So for now, I will be here, yeah, for a little bit.
He's gonna turn around and wave at the little halfling and say, "Thank you very much. I appreciate the service."
She kind of glances up. Oh, leaving so soon?
Unfortunately, it seems like we have a job to do. I'm sure
We'll be back for that drink later.
Oh, shit.
She'll kind of chuckle, but it'll be waiting for you.
Jamie's gonna turn around and face Ellie and whispered, like, to the back of her head, "Don't make any promises you cannot keep."
I would plan on keeping that one. Here we go.
Here we go.
Woo! Oh shit! I'm moving. Why is it going up? Whoa! Okay.
That's the door.
No, that's the fire.
That's a fire.
It's,
here's the front door.
Right?
Yeah, there's the door. Okay, so yeah, you guys.
I go flue powder. Diagon Alley. Yeah, that was a good meeting. Like that. That was pretty good.
Okay, so yeah, as you guys make your way out, you do see a few. There's one person who was sitting at this table. I didn't have a thing,
Yep.
But there was a guy there. He kind of just waves. Just be safe. And yeah, as you guys walk out, it's a gray daylight, but it is daylight nonetheless. You hear. I mean, compared to what you guys heard before, it's all the chatter in the world, all the sounds of a town, I suppose. It's definitely a contrast of what you were previously used to. There's collections of people kind of going in both directions. This tavern is off the main street, so you guys just see a few people here, a few people there, kind of just doing their business. You do see similarly plated armored men every now and then, kind of walking in either twos or threes. And what is the destination? Do you want to go to the woodcarver's place, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me see what we got here. Okay. Let's switch the music up. Okay.
I'm gonna miss this
So-
place.
We'll go back out here for now. Familiar map. Right outside
Oh shit.
of this place. So yeah. You guys kind of make your way down the main road. You do, from Priscilla's instructions, find the alley that she had mentioned. It's kind of just a few blocks up, like a block or two. No one really makes note of you. A couple of looks, but there's a lot of hooded people that walk the streets, so it's likely a common enough thing. And another thing you do tend to notice quite often are the familiar birds that sit atop most of the buildings. More birds than you would think normal. There's pretty much on every corner of a building, you see a couple of them. They're peering down at all the people. And in your immediate vision forward, you see kind of the main square of the town. But this woodcarve shop is basically right before it. So you make that left, and you make your way to this place. Let me make sure you have I need to preemptively put you guys here. I never do that. All right. Got that and that. Okay. Okay, so you guys end up here. New map.
New map.
Did it load? Okay, hopefully.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you guys right before actually we'll say you're like back there. Yeah, you're not quite inside. You're met with a gate. Which I forgot to add because I had thought of the idea later. But yeah, you guys are met with like it's two large wooden doors, stand probably twice the size of you both. And there's a little like a slit in the like eye level on the right side door. But the doors, assuming you try to open them, they don't open.
Just gonna knock.
Okay, yeah. So you knock and you hear a dog start to bark, and then you hear another dog start to bark. And eventually the barking is quieted by a pretty gruff, low voice. And then the dogs quiet down. All right, I'm coming. And this voice approaches the door, and he peeks through the slit in the door. What do you want?
We're here to speak with Horik.
Right. About what?
We just have some questions about if your brother, if you're available to talk.
Right. What? Just one moment, and he continues to quiet the dogs down. They both quiet down, though they're snarling as you hear the doors like creak open, and you are met by this little man here. Where is he at? There he is. How do I always forget how to do this. There we go. All right, that is who you see. He looks up to you both, crossing his arms, as these two pretty large, like, guard dogs of some sort are at both of his sides. You've kind of caught me at a rough time, but I'll try and answer any questions you might have. And he kind of motions you guys further in a bit. Don't mind the dogs, they, and he continues walking till you get to like this clearing, more or less. All right, shoot.
Well, I guess where we could start is, I guess I'll just introduce myself to you. My name's Ellie. This is Jamie. We're kind of new to the area. We were told about what happened to your brother, and we're very sorry.
Thank you.
As you can tell, this is very awkward for her. We're just trying to figure out all we can learn about the plague and if that had anything to do with it.
Well, I don't exactly know. However, what I can tell you is, it was just a normal day, and we were very, very busy. But I asked fucking, what's his name?
He's been dead so long he forgot.
Character names.
So many of them.
Right. Yeah, I asked Brimley to go to the back and just fetch something for me, and I hear a sudden screaming, and these terrible, terrible noises. I go back to check on him, and not only is there blood everywhere, but he's gone. And I had to shut the shop down for a while. I'm not able to reopen it. Everything that I went to the back room where I asked him to go, and it's a mess. But to answer your question, I do not know if it had anything to do with the plague. I have yet to even go look at his body. It's just too much. And he's kind of visibly choking up. You kind of see one of the dogs trail. I don't know why I don't have a dog thing, but you kind of see one of the dogs trail back in the. We'll use this in like this direction.
Mm-hmm.
And Horik kind of takes note of this, and they go to where he was taken, and he kind of motions you both to walk with him. Oh, and he goes off in this direction, and he points down this like alley that it's not much of an alley. It's just kind of like a indent, and there's like a wall at the very end, and you could see at first kind of glance there's like a broken, what are these things called, like a brazier, I'm pretty sure, like a fire thing. There's crack broken on the ground. There's blood. The trail goes into this little alley, and it goes up the wall to where there's like multiple clawed marks and signs of there was definitely a struggle in this area. The dog's kind of sniffing at the dried blood, kind of crying to itself a little bit. You could try to look around, I guess. I haven't honestly done much of that. It's a bit rough on me, to be honest.
Jamie's gonna speak up and say, if you don't mind me asking. Oh my God, what have I just taken your accent?
If you don't mind. I don't mind.
How long have the birds been like this?
And he kind of, you said the birds, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He kind of looks up towards them, as there are a few. They've constantly just seemingly glancing in all these different directions. He looks up and he goes, I don't. You said you were new to this town. My understanding of the birds are that they are always watching, and I do not think they are real birds. Though this accent is hard. He kind of looks up to them. There's some sort of mystery around them. I can't get rid of them though, and he's kind of visibly frustrated that they're always kind of around. But yeah, seemingly he doesn't really know too much about them, why they're there or anything.
All right, thank you. Oh my God, why am I doing this?
You're welcome.
It's fucking annoying.
Yeah, he kind of like lets you look around in a sense. If you both want to roll perception.
Sure do.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So you both do catch. Ellie, you catch a scent, and Jamie, you are able to kind of. You see, which they're not particularly super hidden, but you do see footprints. That kind of they lead off in this direction, kind of over here. And the footprints actually scale the wall in a way that is just they literally just walked up the wall. And you do see one set of, like, your typical human-sized foot, and then one kind of wider footprint, smaller but wider. Kind of a collection of them around this area. And Ellie, that scent, it does lead in this direction, but it also leads back to where you guys like kind of came in. And there's a very strong sense of this smell, like it's like right before the wall, in this alley. It's like a very concentrated scent.
Is there anything around here, like, that would be making that smell? Like, is there any, like, grates or anything that would lead to, like, a sewer system? I know they probably didn't have sewer systems back then, but, like, anything like that?
Not like any physical item, though you do see on the wall is like kind of the focal point of this scent, and it gives off a scent of formaldehyde.
Interesting.
It's almost like it's like splashed against the wall in a sense. And Horik looks towards you both. So, you find anything? You can keep looking if you like. He kind of points towards the building over here as well. That whole room in the back was made a complete mess of, but could provide some sort of clue.
Yeah, we could take a look there. Do you have any idea what this could be if it has nothing to do with the plague? Heard any stories about anything like this happening before around here?
There is something. It's been a bit of a rumor, but there is a if you go to, which, to be honest, no one is allowed in the morgue, not through the normal entrance. However, if you do find your way in there, I've heard rumblings that similar bodies with similar wounds that are just horrific can be found in there. I'm not sure what caused it. I'm not saying it's not the plague. I just do not really know. But yeah, I'm sorry I can't provide more info.
I do not think that it is the plague that killed your brother, unless either of you are able to walk up walls, that is.
He kind of looks to both of his feet. I don't believe that is something I can do, no. What makes you say that?
Jamie's gonna like walk over to where he sees the footprints and point them out and say, well, even if it has nothing to do with what happened, it seems that someone has been snooping around back here.
He kind of just lets out a sigh. I see. Even snuck past the dogs. Or it even, I have no idea. Something snuck past them. That's... And he kind of just thinks to himself a bit and crosses his arms.
Can you show me where the room was that your brother was found?
Right. He leads you this direction.
Pardon me.
He opens the door that's kind of already knocked off its hinge a bit. Kind of just pushes it open. So this is where I sent him. I just wanted him to get something for me, and This was the first place I looked, and it was made a mess of. It is where we both sleep when it's long nights at the shop. Could look around if you'd like.
Bantha, did you say the body was in there, or was it down in this area where all this blood is?
The body was found in this area.
Okay.
Down here.
Is there any, besides the door being like busted in, is there any other signs of like struggle and fights or anything?
So, using your guys' roles, you do see, Ellie, you get that same scent formaldehyde is pretty prevalent in this room as well. It's not as strong as that one area, but it's kind of all around this whole alley. And you do see a part of it's this little building here is not very high, that you guys didn't have to duck to get in, but it's very what you could probably assume is the max height for a building like this. Doesn't have a very high ceiling. And part of the ceiling has actually been like kind of fallen into itself a bit, and it's broken what you could probably gather is some sort of like table that was set here. A couple of lamps, broken glass, a couple of bottles of alcohol or something of the like. There is obvious signs of a struggle though. There is basically any glass window or anything that was in this building has been smashed, and all the wood inside has been cracked, pushed around, broken, bed legs snapped, that kind of thing.
Ollie's gonna say, if you just excuse me for a second, I just need to step outside. And she's gonna run out here, and then I'm going to like walk up the wall where these footprints are onto the roof of this.
Okay.
The footprints like keep going, or is it just
so
like...
they're like over, they're like at the end of the wall, which is like over here.
Yeah.
And then the footprints go up. You can see the top. If you climb, you can obviously over it, but just from standing in the alley, you can it's not a very tall wall, but it's tall enough to where like probably couldn't just jump it like a normal human.
Mm-hmm.
But the footprints quite literally walk up the wall and then up. You see them kind of, if you climb up there yourself, you kind of see them disappear and reappear up on the top of this roof.
Mm-hmm.
And then they kind of just go over the roof and down the other side.
Okay.
So, how are the petrol prices? Topical. Weather been nice.
That's so funny. He kind of stares at you blankly.
Women, right? Always going off on their own.
Right. Kind of just shakes his head.
Oh, she's back. Okay, never mind. He's like relieved. He'll glare at Ellie like, fuck you for doing this to me.
Were you gonna say something, Ellie?
No.
Okay. So Horik he looks to you both. Well, you're welcome back to look around if you'd like, but yeah, there's not much more here, to be honest.
Well, I appreciate you letting us in and answering some of our questions.
Sure. Anytime. Hopefully, you can find something to help. I do know they have his body in the morgue. Though, like I said, it would be very hard to get in there. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. And Kitali's very down on himself and just the general situation. as the dogs kind of one approaches him and just kind of sniffs at his leg and rubs itself into him.
Ellie's just gonna look at Jamie like, we should probably leave.
I found it quite comfortable here. He's gonna walk out, not
Just gonna leave him in there and
Leave him to his sadness.
yeah.
Goodbye then. Let me know when the petrol prices drop.
Won't be very soon.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What's the next? What do you guys like to do?
We have to go to the surgeon. Right?
The surgeon.
The surgeon. What accent does he have?
That was like German. But
Is he going to have a French accent like this, or is he going to talk like you?
Who knows?
Can he have an American accent?
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on Brooke's accent.
No.
Okay, so you guys make your way out of the woodcarver's shop, kind of close the doors behind you.
Run away from it.
And as you guys make your way back kind of out to the town proper, the hospital was Priscilla told you guys it was like basically you follow the main road all the way down to the end of town. So that would make you pass through the center of town. So do you want to go there perhaps?
Sure.
That direction?
I suppose.
All right. So you guys make your way out there. Where the hell is the thing I'm looking for? Oh, here it is. Okay. This place is so depressing. All right. Let's get you guys in here. Bang. Okay, perfect. All right.
Oh, blimey.
Okay, so you guys eventually make your way to the town square, the center of town in a sense. You see pathways in different directions, kind of buildings randomly lining each one. There's a decent amount of people in the center of town, kind of in different corners, talking, stuff like that. And there's a few signs for a few specific places, for once in this town. So you see that as you make your way kind of into the center. And the hospital as a general direction is going to be this way. So, what would you guys like to do?
We walk.
You can tell by the way you know.
And as they're walking, Ellie's gonna say to Jamie, do you have any ideas of what is going on here?
I assume Jamie knows that you can walk up walls.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna look and say, you don't have to be so secretive. I think we both know what has happened here.
Yeah, but I was hoping that wasn't the case.
I mean,
I'm curious what this creature is that Priscilla's talking about. So I've never seen any vampire myself that's not, I guess she wouldn't say humanoid, that's not normal looking.
I don't know what it could be. However, vampires have to feed. And it seems like this city has been... Well, we obviously already know of one, so... It seems like it is inevitable that we will meet again. I am curious as if the person he was talking about, the one that the guards were afraid of, is this thing.
As you guys are walking up the road, you do see patrols of these Ardor guards kind of walking in along these side roads, and oh, I keep doing that. One of them kind of takes post here, the other one here, and one here, and one here. In a sense, kind of guarding the roads from what you could assume. Yeah. Well, the few townsfolk that are kind of like in, around this square a bit, they look a bit spooked by the sudden appearance of these guards. And each of them some of them run into this building up the stairs. A couple run into this one. The streets still are filled with a few townsfolk, but it's emptied out a bit. And these guards kind of just station. Oh, I can move both at the same time. Yeah, they kind of just have stationed themselves outside of a few buildings here.
Can I like catch in the people scurrying if they say like something about what's going on or what has happened?
Yeah, you can roll perception.
Nice.
Run it back.
Wow. Yeah, same rule. So yeah, you catch a couple, a man and a woman kind of running into what is this? Is this running into that building? Kind of to your guys' left. You hear them say, you hear the man kind of say, come on, we gotta get inside. Who knows what they're doing tonight, or today. And the woman, kind of as she's being pushed into this building, stops herself and kind of turns around, looks to you, Ellie, since you're kind of closer, and looks toward a few of the guards. I really hope it's not another execution or anything. And they both rush in. And you also see a couple of, just a group of people kind of run down the street. And as they're kind of running, well, not really running, they're like walking quickly. And as they're moving, you kind of just hear them mumbling about some you don't really catch like what they're saying in particular, but you do catch a few key words. One of them is commander. You hear that name kind of being spread around a lot. There's some talk about some sort of gathering of Ardor, but you don't really catch what those guys are kind of talking about as they run off. So people don't really seem to know what in particular is going on.
Just something's happening.
Something potentially happening, yeah.
Are the people that are left out gathering around, or are they looking like they're frantically
they're kind of
trying to
like
leave?
they're like they've all kind of pushed themselves along the side, so that no one's really in this center square anymore. They're kind of all going off to the sides a bit.
Jimmy's gonna sigh and look over to Ellie and say, do you think that we should try to avoid detention, or?
I think we have there's a good possibility we might run into somebody that we saw last night. So I think we might want to keep to the alleys.
All right. I guess we'll go over here. So, oh, shit. Oh. Pardon me.
You guys want to roll stealth?
Sure.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
10.
Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, you guys
I'm here.
You guys make your way to like this side street, kind of into the alley that you do find will eventually kind of you could make your way back, like around and in and kind of something like that, or just all the way around to completely avoid. There's enough different curving roads the way you could eventually find your destination around the back. However, like as you make kind of your way back, you do see this road here, and alongside it there are a couple more guards. They're kind of off screen up here a bit. Two of them kind of stationed. One would be like as you're kind of coming out of the alley you're in, like literally right to your right around the corner, like looking towards the town square, so looking this way. So I guess I can kind of show. So it would be like something like this right around the corner. So the alley would come out like this. It would kind of go like alley. Oh, I can't show it. So it'd be like alley, and then it would go up, and eventually it would come back this way, and that would be where these two are stationed.
Okay, so it's a block.
And then it would go like back this way, and eventually lead out this onto the main square again, or the main road. So yeah, I don't know if you guys at this side doesn't really have much going on aside from those two. They're just guarding this road, and looking off to like the left from this alley, you don't see immediately anyone else, I should say.
Okay. Well, you are the expert of being undetected. What do you think we do next?
I think we we can't go this way is what you're saying, or we can just have to go.
You can keep going. Yeah, you can keep. There's like the alley comes like this alley right here, wraps around, eventually comes out to this road, and then there's another alley that will come back around again onto this main road. So you'd have to cross the street to get to the next alley. If that makes sense.
We go for it.
All right. Here we go.
Okay, let me do a thing here. Oh man. Okay. All right. So yeah, as you guys go to cross the street, Ellie, assuming you're leading the way, you could make it through just fine. Jamie, as you're walking, trying to be sneaky as you can be, you kind of trip up on some of the rubble in the street, and it makes a bit of a noise, but luckily for you, it was kind of the rubble on this side of the street, and this guard looks behind him. He goes, and he looks back towards his kind of guard across the street. He goes, "Did you hear anything?" And the other one just goes, "No, I always hear things. It's probably nothing." And the other guard just kind of looks back again, goes to peek around the corner, and decides against it, and just kind of turns back around. So you guys make it through.
Nice.
And yeah, in this kind of second alley, which I know I don't really have a good map description of it, but in the second alley you guys make it to, it's pretty tight. There's a few like rodents, rats kind of scurrying around. It's pretty nasty, dirty back here. You got a few like store like where they probably put a lot of their like just random shit, barrels, crates of stuff and all that stuff. And it's a little muddy, watery, kind of just nasty to walk through. Not really taken care of. And you guys make it through a bit of the alley, and it eventually turns a bit, and you can see the light of the main road once again, kind of, I'll say about 30 feet ahead of you. There's no one in there right now with you.
Can I climb like this building?
Yeah, you can.
I want to like look down this road to see like if I can tell why they're gathering around, if there's any specific reason, or if they're.
You want to look down like this road?
Yeah.
Okay, like down that direction. Okay. Yeah, so you do actually hold on. Let me see. Okay. Do you have like trying to find Is climbing like? I'm debating on having you roll for it, unless it's like pretty effortless.
So all I know about my climbing is I've a spider climb.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
I can move up, down, across, and vertical surfaces, upside down, along ceilings.
So it would sound like if it were me, I would have to roll, not her.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you are able to make your way up the kind of scale side of this building pretty effortlessly. Jamie, you kind of just see
just sit
Ellie
here,
just
twiddle my thumbs.
she just like doot, 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 up the building.
Just turn horizontally and walk straight up.
Very creepy. Yeah. So Ellie, you want to go? Where do you want to like be at, basically?
Just like, are these like little like spiral thingies right here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just,
Can
like
see
the
something?
top one of those, just so I could look up.
Oh,
Okay. Let's put you. Yeah, we'll put you like right up there. Or do you want to? Do you want to be at the very top or like right here?
Like the very top.
Very top. Okay. Yeah. Oh. There we go. Okay. So yeah, you eventually make your way up to the top. A lot of spider webs up here. A few sounds from within the kind of top spiral. You can't make them out too well, but you can kind of hear some rattling of something. And as you look down the street, you actually don't see really anything down this street in particular. You see these two guards kind of posted up, but other than that, it like the whole street is vacant from not only these guards but like people as well. And then eventually, it just towards the end, it just forks and goes left and right, and you can't see over the buildings.
That's fine.
But yeah.
All right, I'll climb back down to where Jamie is.
Okay.
I'm guessing he's still, yeah, he's up there.
Yeah. So you guys are like kind of like over in this direction anyway. So we'll move Jamie. So you aren't on the roof, but
Okay.
you're making your way back to where you can see the main road, basically. If that
Okay.
makes sense.
Have a good time.
I didn't really see anything, actually. I was hoping to see whatever these guards were guarding.
Yeah, unfortunately, on my adventures on the roof, I did not see anything either. So,
Well, I guess we continue on our path to the hospital.
all right.
Is the hospital is not where the morgue is, right?
It is not, but it's pretty close.
Okay.
To the hospital.
So
Hospital.
Hospital, right?
As-
Blooming fit.
as you guys are making your way to the main road once again, you do hear footsteps, and then you hear like how was it like you hear like how do I do like you hear like a horse.
Oh, clattering
Sure, yeah.
of hooves.
Yeah, like you hear like the sound of hooves clattering against the stone. And yeah, as you guys are kind of like almost going to turn onto the main road, you see in a glimpse, you catch the face of the commander that you guys met. I guess it would be last night. He kind of comes flying by alongside the main road, coming this direction, so coming down the road. And it's him, and then a couple of his guards, just they're not on horses or anything, they're just kind of walking quickly, trying to catch up, as he's in a hurry, but he doesn't notice you, they don't notice you either. But yeah, you do see that familiar commander again, kind of make his way down until he eventually, where is he? Eventually stops right in the middle. He's got
It's Jon Snow.
Yeah. let's
Making
do-
that joke every time.
We'll do this.
Thanks for the pity giggle.
Well, pity.
Okay, he's
So
got
funny.
quite the He's got quite the collection of guards that end up catching up to him.
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, go ahead, keep going.
No, you can go if you.
No, keep going. Sorry.
Okay, so yeah, he eventually does stop in this mid-center of town, and all of these guards kind of post up. They back up a bit from him, giving him a little bit of space. And you guys are a bit far away, but if you kind of peeked around the corner, you would see there is also, you hear some yelling at first, and then you could probably notice, I'd say Ellie would probably notice this. You'd see like a collection of people start to kind of fill in the area once again. So a few of them kind of come out. And yeah, now there's a bit of a crowd before him. And you, after a few minutes of quiet and gathering of people, there's some idle chatter, which you don't hear very well, or you wouldn't hear very well. And then eventually it quiets down, and you hear the captain's voice in a bit of a mumble in the distance, but he's addressing them in a sense. What did you use for? Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's what I immediately thought.
That's so funny. Yeah, he's got quite a lot of them. But yeah, okay. You guys would have a decently safe shot to the hospital, though.
Do we want to see what's happening, or should we just do what we're here to do? The last time we snooped, it didn't quite go as planned.
He's gonna mess with his hair nervously and giggle and say, but it wouldn't be you without snooping, would it? In not a condescending tone, it just sounded really condescending there.
Good, that's what I would have picked too. I'm gonna stealth around this corner just so I can listen.
Okay. So, Ellie, you kind of keep an eye and an ear on what's going on, and now that you're focused on doing it a little bit more, you can hear what's being said. As you were getting yourself in this position, a few things had already been said by the captain that you don't quite catch. However, you do eventually see actually, you wouldn't see it specifically, but there is a few more guards over here, and they are dragging along with them. Oh, let me find. Who do I? Where the hell? I had a. God damn it. Of course I need to find a thing. I can't find it. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to find a specific person I cannot find. Anyway, well, I look for that. So you see them dragging this male human. Oh, they are dragging. They come into your sight, Ellie, and they're dragging him pretty roughly by his arms, as he's kind of like squirming, trying to get away. And he is brought right before the commander and just tossed as he lands on the stone in front of him. And your vision to what is going on is a little bit blocked by the mass amount of guards here. But you do see this man. He kind of is robed. He's got like a cloth hood over his head, as he's kind of like thrown against the stone on his stomach, kind of right before the commander here. And the commander like kneels down and kind of puts a finger under his chin, lifting him up so that he's looking at him, and eventually grabs him by the neck and pulls him up to his feet. And all of the people kind of, again, you don't have great vision of it, but you do definitely see a collection of people over here, and they're backed up a bit. Kind of these guards have kind of like set a line in a sense to not go past. So we're like around here and something like that. That works. And then we'll just, who can I put here? I don't have the thing I wanted, so there's a guy here though. Oh, like right here. I'll just do this. Yeah, I know a thing. Let's do right circle. Wow. Okay. So yeah. And the commander looks, he pulls him up and has him by his neck and just holds him for a second. He looks towards all the people and he begins to speak. So, as you all know, this town belongs to the Ardor. And those of you who think that it's okay to... And he starts to look towards this man, visibly... He's furious. You people who think you can play around and fool with authority quite honestly need to be taught a lesson. And as he kind of, like, I don't know where he's gathering the strength of, but he lifts this man by the throat. And the hood kind of falls off this man, and you could tell he's got gray hair. He's an older man. And you kind of hear him start to struggle to breathe a bit as he's lifted up, a sudden gasp for air. And the commander kind of looks towards him. And Ellie, you do get a glimpse as his hood falls. He's got some familiar looking, like, colored tattoos that kind of are peeking up from his neck. Mm-hmm. They have a green kind of hue to them. And the commander continues to speak. He just goes on about, like, anyway, yeah, he continues to speak. So I do believe this is the only way to get through to you people in order to have you obey the authority. And as he says this, the guards start to kind of, oh, I don't want another circle. They start to kind of come in a bit, kind of surrounding. And
am I, like, is he, like, shouting this?
He's, talking very loudly.
I would be able to hear it from where I am.
I would say you could probably hear it now, yeah.
Alright, should I do
kind of going on.
Stupid?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna try to climb up this wall to get on the roof.
Okay, yeah. I guess athletics?
I guess. It's not gonna go well.
Actually, well, I was gonna say you could do dex. You could reroll it as dex. That's fine. Yeah, that's bad.
It's a lot better.
There you go. So yeah, you pretty effortlessly managed to kind of climb your way up, kind of grasping at a few of the outstanding stones and everything to make your way up to the top.
Oh man!
You get eventually you manage to get a decent view.
Do I do something stupid, Brooke?
Go for it.
I want to, like, just barely... Can I get up here? Oh, sick. Just barely position myself kind of, like, behind the gargoyle lip thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to get up my gun and see if I can aim it at the guy's wrist that's holding the...
Like the commander's wrist? Yeah.
Oh, what if you shoot the guy?
It's going to be really bad, but he's dead anyway, so...
He's not dead right now.
I have the feet, the homebrewed feet that we went over. Yeah. Hold on, that lets me shoot at all distances. So it shouldn't
Yeah,
be
what
disadvantaged?
Do you have it in the thing?
Maybe?
I remember doing something. I just don't really remember what it was.
It'd be under features? Is this
Is it?
Disadvantage. Oh, no, this doesn't. Your bullet plate can penetrate enemies. Nah, it's for close range. Long range, it doesn't matter. I don't get disadvantage anyway, unless you think that it would be so hard for me to hit his arm that it requires me to like call shot.
I don't think it needs to be disadvantaged. I just think it's gonna
Yeah,
have a decent roll requirement.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, go for it. See what you got.
Oh man, this is stupid. Oh.
Oh,
25.
bro, on my screen, that shit was like a centimeter from a 3, and I was like, oh no. Okay, so you're trying to aim for his wrist, right, to like kind of make him drop the guy.
I'm going to use.
Because that would definitely hit the target.
Yeah, hold on. Why did I not include these? So I get special shots when I burn grit.
Okay. Gain a number equals.
It's basically like key points for monk or whatever.
Gotcha.
I am going to. I need to find the actual attack. What is it called? It's a trick shot. Okay. Did I put trick shots on here? I didn't. Wow, we suck. It reminded me to do that.
Okay.
So I get 3. I'm going to use dazing shot.
Okay.
And basically it's what it does is it dizzies the person I hit, and it says it flashes all within 15 feet. So like a flashbang, I guess.
Okay, I looked up something.
Dazing shot. When you make a fire attack against a creature, you can expend 1 grit to attempt to dizzy your opponent on a hit. The creature suffers normal damage and must make a Constitution saving throw or suffer disadvantage on attacks until the end of their next turn. That's dazing shot. That's the base one. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
All right. Roll into damage.
Okay.
Not great.
So expend 1. Okay, it does you. Okay, so you kind of take aim, and you fire off this dazing shot. Manage to make contact, and the commander immediately just like cries in pain and drops the guy, who then just falls right on his face. Or I guess he kind of crumples because he was being held up. So he kind of crumples down, falls, and the commander. All of the guards hear I assume they hear this shot, and they instinctively look in the direction of where it came from, which I would assume is pretty obvious. So they all kind of glance up in that direction, and the commander, all the people kind of, you hear like a resounding like, and the commander looks up, and he. What happened? Oh, you pinged.
I pinged.
He looks up and holds his wrist, looks at all his guns, and just says, "Find them."
Please
and
run
all the
away,
guards, all the guards start to try and make their way.
When Ellie heard the noise, she instantly knew what it was, so she dipped back around the corner to see where he went, and she's gonna climb the building to find him.
Okay, and yeah, as this is happening, the guy that was dropped, he manages to kind of hit you. If you're anyone who's looking at him, you kind of see his body just sink into the ground, and this like green magical energy just like phases away, and you kind of just see it shoot down the street. And yeah, he does manage to escape. And all the guards, some of them, he gets a few of them to kind of chase after him. You see them kind of heading off in this direction. And the others, yeah, they're all now making their way in the direction of the gunshot as the commander is kind of still reeling a bit.
Didn't do much damage.
It didn't do much damage to him, but yeah, he is like, I mean, his wrist hurts. So yeah, you guys were kind of on the clock though. Like you got some guards chasing you. So what do you want to do?
We're running. I'm
running.
Spider-Manning. Rooftop to rooftop.
Can we do that? Can we jump?
I mean, it depends on how
Across,
far
like,
apart
the
the roof.
alley?
Oh, I didn't mean that. Oh, you are wild. I
Like
meant
not this one, not the
Yeah,
street, but
yeah.
like whatever we were running down back here.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah. Just jump across the street.
Yeah,
Just,
Woo!
that would be awesome. Let's see. I'm gonna roll something quick here.
Oh man, I picked the wrong trick shot.
What did you want to do?
I think disarming would have been better, but I kind of more
there's
like
silencer for that thing.
yeah. Well, and that might need to be.
Jeez.
Holy shit!
Okay.
Oh, man.
So yeah, you guys, are you racing off towards the hospital by chance? Is that where we're going?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah.
Before we get into any combat thing, can we take a quick break? I gotta pee.
Yeah, I gotta pee too. So
Yeah,
that's
I
fine.
need to get a drink.
Yep. We'll take like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Stupid ass shit.
I mean, it's cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a drink as well. I'll be back.
Hello. Oh, it's just
Hello.
me. Oh, hello. Do you like my
Hello.
meme?
Meme?
My meme?
What meme? The
the captain surrounded by his
yeah,
gun.
that's just funny. Oh my god. That chick looks like she's like 11.
Yeah.
She does not look old.
Also, my beans on toast.
Yeah, that's just funny.
Then I inherited your accent.
That, bro, that is hard to do. I am not
You
good at
killed
dwarf.
it. You killed it.
It
was good.
Well, see, I looked at a video, and it was basically like letters, right? Like certain letters that sound
Yeah.
way different or should sound way different. So I tried to focus on specific letters. But
was good.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have a lot of time to practice.
I mean,
There'll be
you know
plenty
it
of
was good
flaws.
because I just because I adopted it instantly.
It was funny though.
Couldn't get it out of my head.
Also, they have like hard R's,
Yeah.
which is kind of hard to do. At least like quickly. For me.
Jamie might be stupid. Maybe that's his
Yeah,
thing.
this is quite a situation. We'll
I
say
hope-
these.
I hope we get to meet that guy.
Oh yeah, well, see, I have who that is in my notes. He's like the one fucking token I forgot to make for some reason. But yeah, he's alive,
Jamie's-
which
he
he was
has to
planned to
play
be
hero.
killed. So yeah, that was dope.
Always.
I liked it.
That's stupid.
Yeah, that was good. I liked it. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum. You like this combat music?
Yeah.
This tension music. How do I get rid of this fucking circle? Oh, there we go. Okay, let me think. I'm gonna say
Hello.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello.
Oh.
How bad is it to take expired medicine?
Why?
Because I just took Tylenol.
Oh, okay.
And it
That's fine,
was-
probably.
It expired in November of 2011 or 2021.
Oh.
11. I was about to say,
I
oh
mean,
shit.
no, I've taken painkillers that like were 10 years old. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, have you ever like taken anything at like a public school? Like, did they ever give you like yeah, all of their shit is years and years old. They don't replace it. So you're fine.
I'm very weird about taking medicine.
Yeah.
So
I
am I.
don't do it.
I'm not
So-
saying words.
I was that way until.
And I always take a lot less than what I should take.
Oh,
So
okay.
if I take 2 of these, I take 1 because 2 seems like too much.
Okay.
Take the medicine. Okay.
How you
Yeah,
how
okay.
you feeling, Brooke?
Like about this? Or
Yeah.
just
Oh,
in life. About this, I feel good.
yeah. Except for we're
Nervous.
probably gonna die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know. I am evil. Sorry. I am evil.
Oh. Do we need a few minutes or do we want to go
No.
back into it?
I just want to say, Mantle, I want to homebrew trick shots with you because these are boring.
That's fine. Can do that. I'm down. I didn't look through all of them. I just saw the ones
Some
you
of them are
wanted to do.
Boring, yeah. Anyway, on the way. Let's do it.
Brooke, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So, as the gunshot rings through the town, you now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guards and a currently dizzied commander. He kind of looks to the crowd and he like grumbles the words, but he just goes, "Get out of here!" And you see the town. Oh, the few people that were left, like probably half ran from the gunshot, but the other half are now like intimidatingly backing away, kind of running in different directions, scattering. And the guards are, a few of them out of view, maybe looking for a way around. These two come up to the alley you were in, and they look down it. Can I actually what are you guys trying to be stealthy, or what are we trying to do here? I assume. Or just trying to make a dead sprint? Like, what's happening?
Ooh, I think I'm trying to my idea was Batman it, so try to be stealthy, I guess, but get out. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, are you both on the roof currently still?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, why don't we roll another stealth check then?
Oh, baby.
Because you were brought out of stealth by
Jamie
shooting.
might need to take luck.
Oh, baby.
Okay, Ellie 13. Ooh, okay.
Hey, let's go.
Okay, so yeah, the guards, these two in particular, as these ones one is following behind a bit, looking up each building. These two doing the same thing as these ones behind, are doing They're kind of coming from behind in the alley that you guys went into originally. These ones kind of going into it. These two in particular look up, and they don't see anything. They start slowly walking down it with weapons now drawn. These two kind of back up into the center a bit, trying to like look onto all the rooftops. They don't immediately spot you guys though, so you have a little bit of time. You eventually see these two guards. They'll eventually be pretty much under you, like right under you.
So how close is the building that's like right here?
So the main road, like from where we are now, it probably stretches at least another like 90, 100 like feet to then get to the clearing of where there's the hospital, and then the morgue is kind of off to the left of them, or the hospital, and then the chief surgeon's like office of sorts, we'll just use that word, is kind of to the right. So you got like a collection of buildings at the very end, like almost like a cul-de-sac type of thing.
Gotcha. Like, so could we? Is it possible? Would
To
you recommend
Batman.
Batman leap the next roof over top of their heads?
Oh, you want to jump over?
Yeah,
Okay.
we want to like parkour buildings.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, let's have. If that's what you both want to do. Why don't you both roll?
Acrobatics?
We'll say acrobatics. Yeah.
Oh boy. I'm nervous. I'm nervous to click the button.
I know what you have
it
to
was
beat.
almost a 20.
And
Wait, how
you-
was mine so bad? Wait, pardon. Oh well.
so
Shit.
who jumped first? Did you guys kind of go simultaneously?
I mean, I guess we kind of jumped together, but she probably jumped
Okay.
first because she rolled first.
So, you guys jumped almost at the same time, right? And
Yeah.
Ellie, you just
No.
barely
No.
managed to cling on to the side of the building. You don't make it up, but you have two hands grasping at the top, and your body kind of slams into the side of the building. And Jamie, as you jump, I'm gonna have you make an athletics check.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, no.
That is not good.
-1.
Oh boy. Okay.
It's a 12 too. That's right.
Okay. So, Jamie, as you kind of you're close to Ellie, so you you try and grasp at the ledge as you kind of like you slip basically as you're jumping. You slip on the side of on the roof as you're jumping. You don't get quite the length of the jump you needed to even get a grasp at the roof, but you do manage to cling onto the side. It's like you grasp onto like a stone that was out, and you're
Hanging on.
very close to falling off, but you're struggling to get a hand in this moment. I will say, Ellie, if you want to try and roll.
Oh, that's a strength. Oh, we're
Yeah,
both
I
really.
Yeah. That's.
Climb up the rest of the way and reach down and try to pull him up.
I would say, since you guys rolled, as in like you're jumping at similar times, the time for you to get up and then go back down, you might not have enough time to do that.
What if
I was gonna.
reach down with one arm?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, you can try and do that, and let's
do I
have a
need?
strength check.
My best attribute.
Oh.
Okay.
Can I? Okay,
so-
I was gonna do this anyway, but now it seems like I'm metagaming, so you can tell me. He would have slapped the hand away anyway, because there's no way he was gonna risk her falling too. He's going to try to kick. Okay, so are there two of them below us?
They're basically right below you now, yeah.
He's gonna try to kick himself off of the wall to launch himself and land on top of them.
On top of the two guards?
Yeah, since he's fallen anyway.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah, so as kind of as Ellie tried to outreach a hand to you, Jamie. You, whatever happened, you either slapped it away or she just didn't manage to catch you in time. You do lose your grip, and you managed to. So you wanted to like
I want to like kick off the wall so that I can like land on top of them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Instead of just falling.
Yeah. As you lose your grip, you do kind of keep composure enough to like push a foot into the wall and kind of kick your way out.
Propel myself to that I land on them basically.
Yeah. So we'll say, just for map's sake, they're like underneath you guys.
Fucked.
So yeah, they currently they heard the smashing into the wall, and as they look up, they just see this large shadow like block out the light, and just like poof, you land right on top of them both, and they just go ugh! And you've knocked them both off their feet for what it's worth. You're now in a crumpled mess of bodies. And this one was already heading this direction, and he's making his way. Not quite there yet, though. So yeah, now you're on top of two guards here, and they weren't knocked out or anything. So they are kind of coming to almost immediately.
I'm just gonna, in the most Gandalf way, I'm gonna look up at Ellie and just say, "Run!" I'm gonna get up and book it this direction and up, and I'm gonna try to plow through this guy.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, let me think. Okay. So yeah, you kind of like managed to get up from these two reasonably well. I mean,
they should be more stunned than I am because they just had someone fall on them. Yeah.
Yeah. No, they are. They. Kind of wondering what's just happened. And since you were on top of them, you managed to you're able to kind of get up rushedly and make your way away from them. And as you do, you are met with this one kind of coming around the corner, and roll a strength check.
Fucking Christ. Okay, please. Please.
It is contested. Okay. So yeah, you kind of catch him as he's peeking. He's starting to kind of come around the corner. He didn't hear the commotion, but as he's making his way around, you just smash into him, knocking him off his feet, and he is now prone, kind of knocked back a bit stunned.
Oh God.
And
I'm booking it.
all the other guards were kind of like, these two were looking this direction. These guys are kind of tending to the captain a bit. So yeah, you guys, Jamie, you're in the clear.
Oh, thank God. I'm booking down the road.
I'm running on this rooftop, and I'm jumping off the end and continuing down the road after him.
Okay. And yeah, as you do that, as you do that, these guards do manage to get up. This one was a little bit more stunned. He rolled really bad, so we're gonna say he was kind of knocked. Yeah. A bit more weary. Kind of right off his feet.
The air knocked out of him.
Yeah. So he's taking a bit more time. These ones see you running away. They do chase after you.
Can I see them? So I'm going to turn around and see them chasing after us, and then I'm going to, like, bring my backpack around to the front, and I'm going to pull out my 1,000 ball bearings that I have.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah. Okay, I see them. Okay.
For sure.
I'd like to use this.
It's gonna be like a Scooby-Doo fucking chase scene where
here.
1,000 tiny metal balls from their pals. Oh, they have to do. Okay.
And oh man, I don't want to place it. I mean,
just throw a handful down or something.
Yeah, we'll say you can like grab in and just like chuck some. Hopefully enough to trip them up.
Oh shit, you're over there now. Oh, we're back.
Jeez, why am I just moving everywhere?
What is happening?
I'm not even doing it.
Oh my God.
Oh, come back. Come back. I moved you. I don't know if it's gonna keep you there.
Oh, whoa.
Can you delete my little square? Or if you could leave it there.
Somehow. How do I?
Oh no! What is that?
Where are you going?
Refresh, Brooke. Refresh.
Yeah, refresh. How do I get? What was this? How do I get rid of this?
It's like the cone, the measurement controls. Do you have an erase? Because we do not.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, gotcha.
So yeah.
So they need to make dex saves, I think. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So basically, you just want to like throw enough out behind yourself as you're running, right, to try and trip them up. Okay. Yeah. So, is Jamie behind you?
I'm
No, he's in
like
front of
right
me.
next.
In front.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah. Yeah, Jamie, you kind of see Ellie just like pull into her. She kind of like quickly, all in one swift motion, pulls her backpack, opens it up, goes into this pouch and just like blings a bunch of these metal, like tiny little metal bowls out from behind her, and they kind of like clatter against the stones. And let's see what happens. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay, they both rolled very well, unfortunately.
No.
However,
I could have used those for an invention.
I will say they slow down at least. They don't. I know the save is for if they fall prone, so we'll definitely say they get slowed down a bit as they're kind of trying to make their way through them. So you guys do get some distance on them, but they're still currently going to pursue you. So they make their way through. And you guys probably by now have, I would say, about 50 feet or so. You can see this collection of buildings of the hospital, and all these buildings kind of come into view as you're kind of running down the streets, which are now pretty empty. As you kind of hear all the guards behind you are now like yelling, running, trying to catch up. This guy, well, eventually he'll be pretty far behind, but he'll be heading that direction as well. Okay. You want to do anything else, or?
Okay. As we're running, and I look like up ahead, do I see like any? I don't know how to phrase this other than like storage areas. Like, you know how like shop fronts, they'll have like the shop fronts or like the doors, and then they'll have like a little storage area where they like keep their stands or stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me think.
Would I see anything like that?
Barrel?
Huh?
We're gonna hide in barrels.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's. Okay. So yeah, basically the whole time you've been running down the street, there are buildings like down the main street still. So that some of those buildings definitely either have alleys or, some random crates, assortment of barrels or anything like that. I think is pretty likely. The destination you're going probably does not. The hospital or the surgeon's room or anything like those places probably don't have anything like that. So if you make a detour, I would say that is viable.
Do you have any ideas, Brooke?
I mean, we definitely need to hide, I think.
Yeah.
So I think we just need to find somewhere we can hide, because we can't go into the buildings that we need to go to.
Okay. So you guys.
Oh, I have an idea.
You guys probably have about, we'll say about 60 or so feet on these guards.
Okay.
But they're now actively pursuing you, along with the third one as well. So you have 3 guards actively pursuing you still. The others have kind of like trickled back, and they're either tending to the captain or the commander, or
I'm gonna get the pistol out again, and while running, shoot behind me at both of them, so one at a time. And I'm gonna try to aim for like a knee or like a leg.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Oh man.
Actually, let me see if I have a better map. You can roll to hit if you'd like. Let's see. Oof.
14 and 18.
Yep, they both would hit.
Okay, I'm gonna burn 2 more grit points and make them forceful shots.
Okay. So what is like the number of grit points that you have?
It's equal to my level, so I'm 0 now.
Okay, gotcha.
Until a short rest.
Okay.
And so the forceful shots, they have to make a strength saving throw, or they're pushed 15 feet further back And obviously, they wouldn't probably be able to run if they got hit by a gunshot in the leg. I'm just throwing that part out there. So do they both hit?
They both do
hit.
hit.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there's the first damage, 12.
Okay.
And then the damage on the second is 11.
Okay. All right.
So I don't know if they can walk, but I'm going to be honest. I don't feel like they should be able to.
So, yeah, you, Jamie, you quickly, load the... Is this from the pistol?
These
right?
are the pistol. Yeah, this is the pistol.
So you load
I don't have to
pistol,
load
fire
it.
off...
There's 6 shots per.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So you just fire off these 2 quick shots behind you.
Yeah.
And you do manage to make contact with both of the guards very expertly. And one hits the one in the thigh, and he immediately just crumples and in pain, kind of goes and kind of falls to the ground. The other one gets hit right in the kneecap, and it completely just shatters his knee, and he also falls to the ground screaming.
Okay.
And
so we don't got to worry about the forceful part.
Yeah, no, they immediately just drop from the shot. And this guard eventually ends up being able to catch up to them, notices this, and you've managed to get him off your trail as well, because he's now tending to his guards, or his friends.
Violence is always the answer, kids.
So yeah, you fucked them up pretty good, and yeah, they didn't have much health to begin with, so that was a lot of damage. Okay, so yeah, you guys managed to get away successfully. And we'll calm the music back down. Okay. So yeah, you won't be able to really notice anything that goes on with any of the people back here, but
we are
you guys eventually,
area.
You do finally make your way to this map.
Ooh.
And you need, Ellie. Put you guys down here. Okay, yeah. So this basically you got on the left here is the main building here is the hospital, so it's the one up front here. This one over here would be the chief surgeon, his little office or side building here, and then the other one on the left is the morgue. Yeah. So as you approach this area, kind of the adrenaline eventually calming itself in your guys' bodies. You see this collection of buildings. They all stand pretty tall. The hospital has multiple stories, just jutting straight upwards. And there isn't anyone outside, any guards or anything. It's pretty, the immediate area outside is rather barren. Aside from a few, lights leading, kind of not leading, but illuminating the doorways. So yeah, what's the next stage of action?
As we get here, Jamie's gonna back up slightly and slightly out of breath go, I'm sorry, I know that was stupid, but I just couldn't sit by and watch another one. Well, I couldn't sit by like I did before.
And Ellie's panting from running this part. She's like, that was kind of cool. Not gonna lie. But it's understandable. I'm just upset with myself that I didn't think to do something sooner.
He's gonna laugh and roll his eyes at her. You don't have to make enemies everywhere.
And I'm impressed by your climbing ability. You definitely picked up a few tricks of mine.
Fortunately, not my jumping abilities.
I was about to say that.
But I'm quite a good lander. If you.
So what are the odds we can just walk through the front door?
Honestly, hopefully high. And he's gonna walk up and go to the door.
So
which one's
are
the
we
door?
trying to? This is the surgeon's building. This is the hospital. If you can't. So this is the hospital. Surgeon's building. Morgue.
Do we want to go to the hospital, or do we want to speak directly to the person we were told to?
I think we should start with the surgeon.
All right, and he's gonna easy on over and. Ow. I'm fragile. Okay.
So a few seconds go by as you knock on the just singular wooden door. There's no like placard or sign or anything indicating what this building really is. Eventually, you do hear some footsteps approach the door, and a quiet voice kind of responds to the knocking. Yes, can I help you? Doesn't open the door, just responds to the knocking.
Unprepared, because he didn't think you would answer. Jamie looks back at Ellie and is like, Did Priscilla mention that he would be trustworthy? Jamie's like nervous that he's gonna like look at Jamie and see the like glowing.
I don't think she would send us here if he wasn't. Hopefully.
Yeah, he's gonna nod and say, hello, we are hoping to ask some questions regarding the plague that seems to be occurring. We're quite new in town, and we're hoping to get some details from somebody that might know a little more.
Just a moment. Just one second. And you hear the footsteps kind of go back into the building a bit. And some moaning can be heard.
My kind of day.
Maybe we came at the wrong time.
Or the best time.
And the moaning is eventually met with some, like, yelps of pain.
Oh, well. Maybe the even best time.
And after these sounds kind of fill your guys' ears a bit, eventually they stop. And he opens the door. And the door kind of swings outward to kind of would like back you guys up a bit. And he kind of just walks out. And you see this gentleman.
Is that you, Reinhardt?
Is that who that is?
It looks Reinhardt from
What's his
Overwatch.
That does look like that one actor, though. What's his name?
Christian Bale?
No.
Kind. I mean,
Yeah, that's
Looking it up. Hold on.
okay.
This is quite more important.
Okay, hold on. I almost have it.
Who is that actor dude I'm thinking of is what she just Googled.
Yeah.
It's Kurt Russell.
Okay.
Kurt Russell, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is your
Yeah.
name Mr. Russell?
Okay, I can see that. Okay. So yeah, this man approaches or comes out of the door, and he actually leaves the building and closes the door behind him. And he kind of looks to you both. Questions of the plague. Why? I'm not sure you're speaking to the correct person, but I can try and answer any questions you might have. Let's go around the back. And he leads you guys, which, spoiler, I don't have a map for this, but he leads you guys around the back of his building, or his little home here. Yeah, we'll just stay here. And it's just a nice little, it's got like a couple benches and some greenery kind of towering over it a bit. It's just a nice little garden area. And it's actually very pleasant compared to like the rest of the shitty town of Willow Lane. He actually has tended to some flowers. And he sits down at a bench at basically like the very end of it. And there's a free bench that is across from him. He motions for you both to sit. So I'm sorry, I've just been rather busy. The spike of patients has been on quite a rise recently. Who did someone send you here to ask me, or did you just? Not many people know what this building is.
Jamie's gonna glance over at Ellie and give like the kind of like, do we trust him look? Does that make sense? Like the, should I show him my dark mark? What does she think?
Well, so a friend of ours pointed us in this direction. Not sure if you know of her. Her name's Priscilla.
At hearing that name being spoken, he kind of visibly looks calmed down a bit. If there was any tension that was in the air.
I was so terrified that he wasn't supposed to know her name.
He looks to you both and kind of leans back, crosses his, kind of puts his hands together. I see. Yes, she's actually been helping me a lot with, multiple things. But also with, the plague has been quite the thought on her mind as of late. Well, then I should tell you that you're in good company then. And he kind of bows his head. Elijah von Gratz is my name. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Congrats. Jamie's gonna mention real quick, I don't quite notice any birds around here. Have you figured out a way to stop them? Or...
He kind of looks around. Not exactly. Though this building has been around a pretty long time, and I've also been in the city quite a long time, and I've you see, I've helped many a person, creature, all kinds of walks of life walk into the hospitals. And I'm sure Priscilla has mentioned that the crows and the ravens that fly around here are not exactly just that, and perhaps they don't see me as much of a threat, which I am thankful for.
All right. So, as you know, we were sent here to find more information regarding what is going on. We hope to discover the source of what is happening and hopefully put a stop to it. Would you happen to know anything about when this occurred? How bad it has gotten? Anything really?
He kind of glances around the immediate surroundings. Well, it's been a handful of months now where seemingly all of my patients have quite horrible. It's just been strikingly worse than normal, and some will come in with limbs that have just been melted off, or even less related injuries, and it's kind of hard to explain. I've been trying to. So okay, here's the thing. He kind of is struggling to come to a, should I tell these people this stuff or not? But he looks to you both. Before I go into these details, would you mind telling me how you met Priscilla, and also perhaps your names?
Jamie's gonna look around and say, you would consider this area safe of peeping eyes.
As safe as possible.
Jamie's gonna take off his hood.
His eyes immediately scan the side of your head. I see. And without kind of going into any specific details, he looks over to Ellie. And you?
Jamie's gonna speak up for her and say, well, that is actually why we are here. We are searching for the clan mother of the Eos tribe, and I don't know why I'm doing French, sorry. Priscilla mentioned that in order to get that information, we may have to help out this city. I don't know where you lie on allegiance, but the Mio tribe has fallen. Unfortunately, she was, and he nods towards Ellie. She was just a few days away from getting her set of tattoos herself.
Roll deception.
Ellie's just looking at the ground, like kicking a rock.
He kind of squints towards you, Jamie, and looks to Ellie. I have to admit, I don't know too much of the culture of your guys' tribes, although and he kind of scans Ellie particularly, looking close at her features. I'll take your word for it.
Fuck.
He
I can prove it. Ellie, what's the delicacy? Beans and toast. No, I'm just kidding.
And he kind of focuses more on Ellie.
Jamie's putting his hood back on. It's chilly. It's nippy.
So, remind me again. Actually, tell me to begin with. What is your name, young lady?
She's just maintaining eye contact, trying to look brave. My name's Ellie.
Ellie.
Sir.
He is visibly suspicious, but he kind of just starts to continue talking about some stuff. Well, it's a pleasure. And to answer your question a bit more, as of late, well, I shouldn't say as of late. In general, I've worked with my fair share of not so innocent men and women, and one of them is actually my boss. He has been very secretive about some of the patients coming into the hospital as of late, and I've managed to get a glimpse at a few of them. And it is some of the worst mutilation of a body that I have ever seen. One in particular was a rather young dwarf. He had well, I don't even know if I can explain it. And he kind of trails off that specific topic. So, Priscilla, did she want you to help with? Like, what exactly did she ask you to help with? Because I do have my hands quite full right now.
think just finding out information right now, anything that could help the town, whether it's the plague or whatever is killing these poor people.
I see. Well, that help would very much be appreciated, though I would warn you, it might not be a bad idea to inspect some of these bodies. It might help point you in a better direction. Though they're all in the morgue right now, as far as I know, and entrance into the morgue is not granted to anybody. It's actually not even granted to myself a lot of the time. But you could get in through the sewers.
Why is it always the sewers?
And he kind of noticeably a little bit. He's like, his eyes are kind of darting around a lot. He looks kind of nervous.
Are you expecting someone?
Well, not exactly. Although there has been talk that the Banto looks for name. Hold on. Okay. Well, I'm not personally expecting anybody. However, there is talks and rumors of the Reverend of the town coming to inspect a few of these bodies in the morgue today, actually. And if you wanted to also inspect them, time is a bit of the essence. I should also warn you, if you manage to make your way into the morgue, you could also run into the current acting coroner, which he is technically my boss. And you kind of notice there's a bit of a disdain in Elijah's eyes. He is not a man you want to trifle with. Let's just say that.
Alright, I guess that means we better go. Is there a entrance to the sewers that would be nearby that we could get through? Is it that?
Yes. There, it's not this now. He goes, there is. We'll speak once we're there. And he kind of leads you back around. You guys come out of this way, which is, and then he kind of leads this direction all the way back to behind the morgue.
You.
And yeah, behind the morgue, there's a little like a dirt path that kind of like swirls and snakes its way into this little back alley area clearing. And the very center of it, there is a sewer grate thing. And he kind of walks up next to it and crosses his arms, looks to you both. This would be the entrance. I should warn you as well that this plague has been... I mean, it's gotten its way into the sewers as well. And I haven't been down there recently, so if you've got a weak stomach, it might not be the best idea to go down there, but it seems that is the path laid before you. As he kind of like kicks open the grate. Would you like me to come with you?
I don't think that'll be necessary right now, especially if you're expecting a visitor soon.
Surely that would be suspicious.
Well, it's just if you guys manage to make your way up to the morgue, the Reverend is potentially, that is where he will end up as well. He is inspecting bodies in the morgue, and if you run into him especially without me or any real reason, that could be quite the sticky situation, because they are not expecting anyone to be in there.
Are you suggesting that you come with us?
I think it would probably be in your best interest.
All right, lead the way, I suppose.
He does just that. Kind of as he kicked the grate open, there's a ladder that leads down into the sewage system of Orlane.
Gross.
And
Sewage system? The bloody sewage system?
And you guys, do I have a wall set up? Oh shit, I do. Look at me. Okay. You guys eventually all kind of follow down this ladder and get to this map.
Wow.
And he is with you.
Okay. Hold on.
Brooke, are you good?
Yeah.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
That cough sounds deadly. I know it doesn't smell great in here, but
Yeah,
I figured you would have a stronger stomach than that.
it's very good roleplay there, Brooke. So yeah, as you guys descend into the sewers of Orlane, you are met with a very similar, except extremely more strong scent of just decay and death, and there isn't much. Yeah, that's a good word. There isn't much escape for the scent in a place like this, so it is filling the air quite aggressively. It would probably make you cough, much like Brooke is coughing.
Ellie's not breathing right now.
Oh.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Neither is Esper. Oh, sorry.
However,
Oh my
myself. Hold
on. Jamie, I am gonna have to have you roll a Constitution save.
Constitution save?
Yeah, because this scent is quite bad.
14.
Okay,
Quite
so
bad.
Quite the bad. The scent does fill your nose. However, you kind of manage to, like, you breathe in the scent, and it kind of gets to you. You feel your head start to like spin a bit. But you manage to keep your composure for the time being. It is rancid though. I need to roll for this man.
Oh my god.
Oh, great, now I've hiccups.
Oh my gosh.
Do we need to stop?
No. You know that feeling when you like feels like there's like a hair in your throat or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you like eat something or like
No.
drink something or?
You can like go get something
I
if you
did
need
drink
to.
something, but it's not helping.
Okay.
No, the hiccups.
Ah! Did that work?
Oh, that scared me.
No, I just hiccuped again.
Oh, I mean, I guess it did work, depending on your definition.
Okay, so as you guys make landfall here, Elijah kind of looks around. He looks back to you guys, and he goes, "The scent is quite horrible, isn't it?"
Putrid. Yes.
He kind of glances around. I will be honest, I've traveled these sewers a few times, but the water has kind of spilled over in a few areas, so be mindful. And as he's kind of giving you warnings and kind of starting to lead, you do hear some sounds. You hear some clicking and clattering, and you also hear like some squeaking, like sort of sounds.
That was really intense in my ear hole.
Sorry, I got really close to the mic for it.
Yeah, I can.
And yeah, so those are these sounds you immediately hear, kind of coming from this direction, that direction. Elijah kind of looks around. He kind of points to an opening, which is like, it's like right here, basically.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how well you can see that. Yeah, okay, you can see the wall. So yeah, that is an opening, although like each side of the wall is close to the flooring, so it would be a pretty tight squeeze to make your way in there. But it's like and like right into it too. Like the opening is not very large. So it'd be kind of difficult to get through. Yeah, it's what's the word? Contagious.
The plague.
Yeah, it's getting to me. So yeah, that's the only place he really points to. He kind of goes, these sewers aren't really meant to be traveled, but that is probably the direction you need to go. And he kind of walks. Oh, god damn it! He kind of walks over here, and
Jesus Christ.
he
You both are dying.
He pushes his foot into the wooden planks, kind of testing how strong they are, and he begins to walk over them. You hear like the creaks, but he does make it to the other side. And he looks to both of you and he goes, "It should be fine as long as you make your way over quickly."
Now, what would happen if we accidentally fell in here?
Do you want me to tell you, or do you want me to just tell you to be careful?
Sounds like a
no,
challenge to find out.
Whoa.
In we go. Woo! No.
Cannonball!
Yeah.
So yeah, as you guys make your way across, there's not much space. You make your way across. These pipes have some height to them. They kind of come out of the ground, and there's probably like 3 or 4 feet below them. And yeah, so you kind of in this compartment of the sewer now, and he looks back to you guys and kind of just make sure you're okay. And he peeks under this bar, and then peeks under this one, and he's eventually on this side, and he kind of gestures towards you both. Just mind your head. You should be able to make it just fine.
Clonk.
Yeah, dung, dung.
Parkour.
Okay.
Look what I can do.
Oh, shit. And the sounds of this chattering gets a little bit louder as the sounds of your guys' footsteps and
Whoa.
general like walking around this area is kind of echoing within it.
I was going to say, do you have a rat problem in the city?
Well, and he kind of peeks around the corner. Not one that I knew of, but it does seem to be the case.
Fun.
He kind of taps his cheek and looks back to you guys. You guys are equipped, right?
With what exactly?
A way to handle this rat problem.
Jamie's gonna reload.
Ellie pulled out her dagger.
And
Is this what you mean?
he nods with a very slight grin. He kind of makes space for one or both of you to kind of peek around the corner if you so wish. So yeah, did either of you want to do that? Also, are we trying to be stealthy or?
Yeah, I think we should try to be stealthy.
Okay,
Sure.
both of you can roll for stealth.
It's just best for Brooke if we be stealthy, so I'm gonna try my best. Oh well.
And okay.
And we'll have.
Gah!
Okay, so Elijah is gonna back up because he didn't roll very well. And he's gonna kind of look to you both and go,
Oh God.
You could take a look inside if you'd like.
Feel so bad.
You do hear that kind of get a little louder.
I'm just gonna step to the side and let Jamie go if he wants.
Before I go up there, I'm going to say, what do you think happens if the explosion from the gun happens to go off in a rather closed off space.
I imagine it would echo throughout the whole area.
Hopefully not ignite the fumes.
I'm gonna peek around the corner real quick.
Okay. How do I want to do this effectively?
I don't know, Matt Mercer, how do you want to do it?
I'll just do
I feel so bad.
I hate hiccups.
Me
with a
too.
passion. I hate them.
I don't know anybody that's like, I love hiccups.
Actually,
And I have a headache, so it just pulses my head.
Oh no. Should we stop?
Oh, God.
No.
Okay. Sorry. So you'll peek. Tell me if you can see. Yeah, you can. Okay. So you peek in, and you easily
Hello,
spottable.
gorgeous.
Yeah, you do see a rather large, not
Fuck is monkey
just-
looking ass thing?
yeah, not just a rat, but it's got a rat-like tail because it's kind of looking. It has its back to you basically, and you see a long, like rat-like tail coming from a humanoid in limbs type of creature, kind of like picking at something in the corner here along this pipe and the stone kind of masonry of the wall. It's definitely the source of the chattering that you initially hear. So yeah, that is what you see kind of peeking in. We'll put you back. Unless you want to do something while you're kind of peeking. Oops.
Is it reasonable for Jamie to believe that if he were to shoot his gun, the rat thing wouldn't know what direction it came from because it would echo so much?
I would say maybe we could use the roll to see what happens.
Okay. He's gonna like peek back and ask the group, do you think it would be better if we distracted it or directly attacked it?
Is there just one?
I only saw one, but it was quite larger than any rodent I've ever seen.
I think maybe we should get rid of it so we don't have to deal with it coming back through.
All right. So, how do we want to do this? Do we want to just go in there guns blazing, literally, or...
I can't believe I'm hiccuping as well.
Oh, it's like hers has gotten worse. How are they more frequent? How are they more... It started out with just like every so often. Now it's like every 2 seconds.
Oh, no.
Elijah looks towards you, Jamie, and he there's not a lot of room in here, so once we're in it, we're kind of in it.
All right. Ellie, would you want to go in last? I'll see if I can distract it, and well, you can do what you do.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. Taking my 18 stealth check, I'm going over.
There we go.
All right.
Okay.
I want to
You peek back through.
position myself here.
Okay, yeah, so as you're kind of moving along, the rat creature doesn't immediately take notice. It's pretty engaged in what it's doing. It's kind of like biting at something on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Its back is like looking. It's kind of like where it's looking in a sense, like looking this way.
Yep.
Like right in the corner. So yeah, it doesn't notice you. Still, so.
All right. I assume this is like a surprise round.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my 2 shots. Well, 3.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Because of the feet. No, I'm sneezing.
Yeah, the plague is bad in here.
Okay, my 3 attacks. I'll roll them all at the same time, I guess. 13. 27. And a crit.
Okay, the first one misses.
Nice.
The last two do
Okay.
make contact.
So the first one is just going to be the normal.
Ow.
Ow. 8 damage.
Okay.
The second one is the crit. 12.
Whoa.
Okay, so 20.
Don't say, whoa!
Wow.
That's so bad.
Okay. So
20 damage.
the sound of Jamie's gun definitely echoes throughout the kind of tube-like sewer system that's going on here, and yeah, he fires these shots like this. Like he fires 3. The one kind of king clangs off one, the tube right next to the yeah, ting, 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 ting. Yeah, off the what is that? Like a what is that? Like a tube thing.
Pipe?
A metal pipe. Yeah, that's the word. Yep. I don't know why I can think of that. It clings off the metal pipe. The other 2 do find purchase in this rat creature's the back of his leg, and then the other one like just clipping at his like the top of his shoulder as you just hear and all these weird like clicking and clacking sounds as it kind of yeah. I mean that was quite a lot of damage. And
Alicia John.
yeah. Let me make sure of something real quick.
Ow.
How do I? Oh, there we go.
Ow. I feel like there are more coming.
Ow.
And yeah,
Are you okay? You just keep making Squidward noise.
so first of the campaign, everyone roll initiative.
Oh, we can
roll
see.
initiative.
We can.
Oh, you could see them. No,
One is deceased.
that's diseased.
Oh, I'm dyslexic. We haven't started a combat, so we can't roll for initiative using this.
How about now?
Nope. We're not listed on the.
God, this is so hard, bro. Okay,
Can
hold
we
on.
do it like from our sheet?
Oh, it's there. We're there. There it is. Wow.
There you go.
It's
Okay.
like a broken meow.
Okay, Jesus, bro. Combat is so. I've never done.
Combat.
Actually, I remember
We did
having
it
this
in the
problem in the
one-shot.
one shot,
Yeah.
and I did that same shit. It's so annoying. It's probably posting in the thing too. Oh no, it's not. Wow, that roll was trash. Okay, hold on.
14. Fuck, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
at the beginning of combat, Jamie, you are first.
I get 3 more.
Do you?
I get 2 per turn and 1 per bonus action for the feat.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
And I get level
So-
5. I get 4 shots.
This combat is like a test, kind of. So
Are
just
you
be
learning
warned of
things?
that. Just be warned of that.
Are you learning things?
It's a test for me mostly. Yeah, That-
25.
does in fact hit. Yeah.
22. And oh no.
Oh no.
Does that mean it?
It breaks. I get
Jams?
the so what happens is here I'll do it for you since this is a learning for all of us. That's a misfire.
Okay. Fuck, I can't handle you. You can spend. Oh, okay.
If your check fails, the weapon is broken. It must be mended out of combat.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's unlucky. First fucking god.
So I
Wait,
get
okay,
the first
well,
2 shots
yeah,
and
you
then
get
it
the
breaks.
first 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 10.
Okay.
13.
Jesus Christ.
23 damage.
Okay.
But my gun broke.
Okay, yeah. So JB, you fire off these 2 shots as they once again echo throughout the chamber here, and the rat. Jesus Christ.
Is he dead?
Another shot hits its another shoulder behind it, or it's like like its shoulder and its back, and then the other one like clangs right into like the side of its like basically like right off close to its spine basically, and this rat screeches in just absurd amounts of pain. It's hanging on by a thread, but it's already very fucked up, and it looks back to you, and it's a very defeated rat already, as it's kind of like hunched over. Okay. Now, you guys do hear similar like mouse rat noises kind of around the corner, and one of them does appear kind of out, makes its way slowly across the thing, and I need to make sure I know. Okay. So, okay, yeah, so it can make it just barely right here. It's gonna nibble at your toes, Jamie. It's gonna nibble you.
No.
It's gonna try.
No.
No.
Just a little nibble.
Charlie, I can't believe you've done that. Charlie, no.
Does an 11 hit you?
No, it does not.
Okay, this rat
It's drop kicked.
Yeah, it kind of nibbles at your feet, but you just kick it away, and yeah, it doesn't do any lasting damage to you. Next rat around the corner again, but this one, this rat can't do anything.
Oh,
so it kind of just presents itself, and it looks to its master over here, some extra movement, to just go check on him. Okay, Ellie. Why are you listed as Brooke in the combat thing? Anyway, Ellie. It's your turn.
Right.
As you hear the chittering and chattering of little rat creatures around the corner.
So I have to like be moved.
You do have to be moved.
You do indeed.
Alright. So this was 10 feet. Can I be moved into the...
Yeah. I could put you on the thing if you'd like.
Oh, sure. Oh, I guess I don't have to go very far. Hold on. We haven't fought yet. I don't even remember what I do.
Yeah.
Do you have? Oh, you're a rogue.
Fuck up some rats, Ellie.
So, can you... I guess I wouldn't have known this, so I can't ask, but... I'm just going to... grab a dagger. And I'm going to... Come on. Move up to this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's gross. Okay, I'm going to...
What was
like
gross?
The rat, I zoomed in on it.
Oh, you want an increased zoom?
Yeah, sure.
I can give you one if you'd like. Hell yeah.
Oh.
No, that was not.
And this is the other one. Ooh.
Oh, Jesus.
Professor
Weird
Lupin,
rat.
is that you?
Creepy boy.
Alright, so Ellie's gonna take her dagger and I'm just going to kind of like stab down at it like you would try to
Shit.
kill a bug.
Yeah.
Volta, hit that bitch. Sneak attacky.
Hit that bitch. Hit that bitch. Hit that bitch. You can do it, Ellie.
Ah, 15.
That hits.
Solid.
Roll
This
your
isn't gonna be
damage
a
plus
lot,
sneak attack.
so-
No,
Is it
plus
sneak
sneak attack.
Oh.
Yeah, you're
What's
in.
my
You're.
sneak attack?
Oh, is there more damage coming in?
Yeah,
Oh,
sneak
an
attack.
extra. Oh, it says, do I have advantage? Oh, it's only when I have advantage on a roll.
No, you get sneak attack out of stealth as well.
Oh, I do? Okay. So it's an extra 1d6.
Yep.
Oh fuck.
When your first attack out of stealth is a sneak attack. Oh!
Okay. 8 damage as you just pierce the top of this rat. It just goes, but it's still alive somehow.
What?
It's been daggered, but it lives. It's very defeated though. Okay. Elijah, for some reason I roll for him, but he doesn't have weapons. So we're just gonna skip his turn.
He can punch for 1 damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's coming in hot.
He can punch for 1 plus
Here he
his strength.
Spread out, everybody.
1 plus his strength is what his.
Okay, here it comes. Here it comes.
He has to hit though.
Yep, he misses. He goes to punch the rat. Whiffs right by it. Somehow, laying on the ground. He punches the ground instead, and that is his turn. He
Wow.
yelps in pain.
Alive his.
Yeah.
That was his
Okay.
yelp.
It is now Big Bad's turn. Big Bad
Bajads.
fucking kicks this other
Eats
rat
the
away.
rat. Health.
Get the hell out of my way, he says in rat language, which sounds more like. And he charges at you, Ellie. And he will try and. Oh, he has a crossbow. That's sick. Anyway. So
Where did he
well,
get
he's
the crossbow?
okay. Listen. Anyway, okay, he's gonna try and slash at you with his epic claws.
Crossbow. Oh.
Yeah.
He's
Okay, here he goes. Let's see. Does a 23 hit you, Ellie?
Heck yeah, it does.
Okay. You take 3 damage, and you need to roll a saving throw for Constitution.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
Nat 20,
definitely
yeah.
save the throw. And
Bro.
hold on. Oh shit! Thank God you saved that. You don't even know what was about to happen to you.
Like you were about to get crossbowed.
Yeah, you were. You were about to get uppercut. Okay, yeah. The rat kind of like claws at you, catches you on the shoulder, and then tries to bite into you, but you manage to just elusively dodge your way out of his next attack. He does, however, get another attack,
No.
and he's
It's
gonna
like
try and
me.
he's gonna try and do it again. Does a 20 hit you, Ellie?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
I'm killing it. Killing the game right now. 3 more damage. Piercing, if that matters.
Oh, another con save.
Yep, and another con save.
Oh man.
Okay.
Brooke's failing her
Oh, wait,
real life
that's
con
really
saves.
Yeah. Make a con save in real life, Brooke.
Oh.
Just barely. The rat managed. He clips you again with another claw, kind of striking at your like abdomen area.
Yeah.
Catches you, but once again you are prepared for this next attack and juke back and manage to escape the next attack.
So good.
That is his turn. Now we go to this rat as he
Rat number
chitters,
3.
chatters, and makes his way into the arena. He sees a collection of people and his own family.
Family.
I was going to say friends. He looks to Elijah. He goes, "You're not any trouble." And in rat language, that's like... And then he looks to you, Ellie, and he's going to try and bite you.
Oh, that's advantage too.
Oh, because it's flanking?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ellie, you're in the middle of some shit right now. This rat's gonna try and bite you with its teethies. Does a okay? Does a 6 hit you?
No.
Cool.
Cool.
This rat gets spooked by your intimidating aura and tries to bite at you, but realizes that maybe it should have bit at the guy without the weapon. In this thought process, it doesn't know what to do and instead just shutters back into itself, scared. Jamie, you're up.
Alright, I have to fix my gun. My misfire score is...
Oh, didn't you have to do that after combat?
No, if you read misfire up above.
Oh, I thought that was what you said. Okay.
The attack misses, and the weapon cannot be used again until you spend an action to try to
Oh.
repair it. If I fail, then I have to do it out of
Tinker's
yeah.
Tinker's
So, the misfire is 2, so I have to roll a 10 or higher to fix it in combat with my Tinker's tools.
Kit. Okay, yeah, let's see it. Oh.
Gun is saved. Okay.
Yeah, you managed to fix your previously broken gun and it is as shiny and brand as new as ever.
We're
Now,
level 3, right?
uh-huh.
Okay.
Correct.
And I'm going to spend my bonus action reloading. That's it.
Okay. Oh, is that all you can do?
Yeah, because that was an
Oh,
action.
that's an action.
Yeah,
Okay.
unless I
Okay,
action
gotcha.
surge. But,
That's up to you.
nah, we'll wait.
Okay. All right. Next, this rat. What does he do? So many options. He's gonna look back to you, Jamie, and he's going to try and bite you once more. The rat redemption arc.
Rat redemption. Rock.
Here it comes. Does a 11 hit? Okay.
No.
I already know it doesn't. The rat, previously feeling the defeat of failure that it once that had happened to it, it tries again for a similar nibble, but this nibble once again is kicked away as the rat is depressed now. And
Dies.
what could only be described as a rat crying is the sound that this rat makes. This rat, another redemption arc. He's grown smarter. He attacks the man who probably can't defend himself as much. He goes to, can you guess? Bite. Does it? Yes, it does. Okay. Wow. That was quite the roll. Oh my goodness. Okay. This rat, suddenly, like there's a spring attached to its hind legs, hops up onto Elijah's neck and bites into him. And Elijah, suddenly, with his back turned to this rat, was not ready for a sneak attack of sorts. He, in pain, as he takes 6 piercing damage from the evil rat. Okay, that is that rat's turn. He's now mounted Elijah.
Oh.
Where
Not
am
the
I?
surgeon.
Not Kurt Russell.
Okay.
I hate to be the person to interrupt the drama, but do you guys want to see the most terrifying thing ever?
Yeah.
A friend
Yes,
of
I
mine
do.
Just texted me this. That is a legit face.
Who did?
A friend of mine.
Ew.
That is not from a horror movie. That is a ant's.
bug?
That is an ant's face under a microscope.
I don't like that. Why does it have a nose?
That is literally an ant's face.
Okay.
Sorry, as I was interrupted, so I figured I had to share.
What? Oh, I used the wrong rat. That's fine. Brooke, it's Brooke. I hate that it's. Why does it say Brooke? God. Wait. Oh, I can change it. Wait. Hell yeah, Ellie, it is your turn. Surrounded
Right.
by rats and Kurt Russell.
Surrounded by
What will
rats.
you do?
Hey, I'm gonna-
Yeah, is what he says.
Tribal
Ellie's
music.
going to
Oh, I thought that was what Kurt Russell said.
Oh yeah, he's just
going
disabled.
to
Kurt von Gratz.
attack this one.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Terrified because why is there a humanoid rat? Why does that even exist?
Yeah, why does that exist?
I don't know.
Weird.
Dagger.
Roll to hit.
Dag it up.
Oh.
Oh, shit. That does not hit.
Yeah.
In fact,
Oh,
What happens?
do you get any other attack? Or is that you just fail? I think you
I
might
just
just fail.
fail.
Okay, so you go to strike at this rat, but his orange, piercy, beating eyes look into your soul, and for a minute, you lose a slight grip on the dagger and just stab off to the side, scared at its fierce presence. You do miss, unfortunately.
Can I still use a bonus action?
Yeah.
Let me find which one is it. I'm going to use cunning action to disengage.
Ooh.
That just means they don't get attacked by
Yeah.
me, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm going to move to here.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Elijah's turn has returned. He tries to
Swing.
swing at this rat that is biting at his neck.
Grab his jaw and twist it.
Yeah, he's gonna try and get this rat off of him. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna do this one. Oh hell yeah! Wow, just barely. Okay. Yeah, Elijah manages to grip the rat by its head and just rip it off and throw it, slam it into the ground. Bang! I didn't roll damage, so I'm gonna do that now.
It's just 1 plus his strength mod.
1 damage, baby. Shit, that rat, like, oh man, what a beating. The rat gets flung off, squealing as it eventually slams into the flooring, and that is Elijah's turn. Okay, this rat, the big boy. He is. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. This rat, very irritated that his prey has leaped from his grasp, will pursue you, Ellie, and he will try and attack you once again. For some reason, this rat really likes you, and he's not going to use his crossbow. Oh shit, that's cool. Anyway, okay, yes, let's do it. He is going to try and slash at you once again.
Bring it.
Does Jesus Christ? Does a 23 hit you?
Jesus
Yeah, it does.
Lord.
Okay. 4 piercing damage
Con
and
save.
a con save.
This is gonna be. I'm gonna be like Ladora on this and never get hit. This is fantastic.
I did notice that.
Oh, 19.
Oh, okay. Once again, the rat, very frustrated at your constant elusiveness, attempts a very similar pattern of attacks. And the same exact thing happens. He hits you with a claw. It does clip you. But yeah, the next attack you are once again ready for, dodging out of the way. Unfortunately, he has another one. But this one. Yeah, he's going to do it again. Does a... I'm so sorry. Does a 23 hit you?
Yeah,
Jesus
of course it does.
Christ.
Yes, I have to keep asking. It's a meme. 3 damage and a con save. I cannot roll more than a 1 or a 2 for the damage.
Good thing we got a doctor with us.
Yeah, true. This rat is taking its revenge.
16.
And once again, Ellie, a true mastermind of this rat's pattern of attacks, making him look silly. He manages to slash at her leg and then attempts to bite at her neck, but Ellie dodges out of the way at the last minute, the rat slamming its head into the pipe next to it by accident as
I'm
it
the
shakes it
one
off.
making the giant rat look silly.
Yeah, you are, even though he's consistently hitting you. He bangs his nose into the pipes and just tries to attempt to, shakes it off. Okay, that is his turn. Where are we at? We are this rat, the one that got Batista bombed.
By who?
Is by Elijah.
Oh, okay.
He's going to attack you, Jamie.
There it is.
He's mad that you haven't been attacked yet
Yeah.
and that you've been hurting his friends
Okay.
with a
Which-
vengeance.
Okay.
He's going to try and bite you. Does a 15 hit you?
It does not.
Oh,
The rat-
shit.
Cannot avenge its comrades. Attempts to latch onto you, and as it hops up, doing a similar strike
Do we
that it
change
did to Elijah.
positions?
Yeah, it hops and
So we
bang
switch.
into the wall, and now it has a rat headache. Okay,
Same.
A
that is
rat
its that is its path. Turn. Jesus.
That is its path. It's its ninja way.
Jamie, it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use this feat.
Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah.
My bullets now penetrate an enemy. I'm gonna try to line up
The
these
collat.
two. The collat.
Oh, let's see it.
So I get normal attack on this guy, and I roll for disadvantage for it to go through.
Okay. Gotcha.
So we're gonna get that going.
Yeah, get that going.
So that is the first attack to hit. 16. Does it hit him?
That does manage to hit. Yes.
Okay, this is the disadvantage roll. 17. Does it hit the rat behind it?
Surprisingly enough, it does hit the rat behind it.
Okay, and now I roll for damage.
Yeah, let's see it.
So that's my first shot. It does
This-
6 damage to both.
6 to both. Okay.
I'm gonna go again.
Yep, go again.
My second of 3 shots. Doing the same thing. 22,
That hits.
okay?
Is this going through again?
Yep.
Got it.
15.
That hits.
Alright. 7 damage to both.
Okay, how do you want to do this to both?
We're just gonna line it up and immediately turn. We're not bothering. We got more shit to do, places to be.
So the rat, after being shot, takes it like a champ, and the rat's orange beady eyes pierce into your soul, and as it does this bullet, pew, just right through its cranium, and it manages to also strike this rat that was trying to mount this tube. It clips it right through its heart, and just absolutely disintegrates this rat. This rat's fucking, who knows what that one is, in the hellscapes. And this rat, after getting just beamed in the cranium, just blood splattering everywhere, it just falls limp against. It hits its head against the tube once again. The pipe. Why do I keep calling it a tube? The pipe, as it just tonk to the ground, dead.
Okay.
All right.
I got one more shot.
Okay, I'm ready for you.
Jamie's gonna impress with himself. He's gonna spin the revolving cartridge.
Hell yeah.
And I have
Elijah
a
gets
question.
hard.
Okay. He's right behind me. I feel a little uncomfortable getting poked in the.
He goes, ooh.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Can I do the same thing again? However, I want the bullet to bounce and hit the other one. So, bounce and hit that one. I'll double disadvantage.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Double disadvantage it.
So this one, wrong. So this attack is just normal disadvantage for the first one.
That
25.
Okay. Wow, it hits. Who would have thought?
And now this is the second disadvantage for bouncing.
Okay, they both hit. Let's see the damage.
13.
They're both dead. How do you want to do it?
I'm gonna get down on one knee
Yeah.
and say,
The rat's eyes, you see little rat eye hearts appearing.
"It's
like it's getting
high
proposed to.
noon."
Oh shit. And you hear it echo. Noon.
Noon. And then I'm gonna spin the thing again like it's Russian roulette. Point it to my head, click, and then miss, and then shoot the other one in the pass.
So you just see after Jamie takes the shot, it's just fling, fling, and just blood splattering in multiple different directions. As not only does the bullet clang off the wall, it also it just manages to sink itself into both of these rats. One right in its head, and just the rat is now headless. And then this poor rat right through the anus. Just out through its mouth as the bullet just ding 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 ding, and eventually just plop, it sinks into the plague shit water. But yeah, you in a lack of impatience have now just destroyed every enemy in here.
I stand up and wipe sweat off my brow, take my shirt off, and flex a little bit. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Okay, and that is combat.
So what did you learn? Stop the gunslinger.
Rats are not strong enemies.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This
fucked me up.
Can I tell you something?
Uh-huh.
This one right here,
Well,
he would have been dead in the first turn.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So as Elijah kind of adrenaline settles in all of your bodies, he kind of looks around at a headless rat here, a anusless rat there, and kind of looks over to the big rat and inspects it a little bit.
Yeah, that was a weapon.
Yeah, it did have a crossbow on it, that Elijah now claims for his own. And he kind of looks down at it and just goes, I'm glad I didn't see this thing shoot this thing. And he glances back towards you both. Well, I'm sorry I could not be of more help, but very impressive nonetheless.
Jamie's gonna walk over. Is Ellie slunched over or slouched? Slouched.
I'm hurt. I'm hurting.
Oh,
Yeah.
the rat moved.
Back.
I'm gonna look over at Elijah. Is there anything that you can do to?
Yes. My apologies. And he kind of pulls a potion out from his bag. We'll say just because he's a doctor, what's the one right above regular? Is it greater?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll say he pulls out a greater healing potion and hands it to you, Ellie.
Do those work on me?
Oh,
Do I should try? Like,
I didn't think about that.
But we lied. So we did lie. Did he actually believe it, or is he?
Wait, what do you mean?
We lied that she was.
He doesn't know.
Unless he doesn't. He didn't believe Jamie. In which case,
okay.
then he would call her the bluff, and this would be the moment he called the bluff.
Or he doesn't know. But
Yeah.
I played it as he just didn't really know at any details.
Okay, so yeah, he just gives her the greater potion.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he just goes ahead and gives you a potion. So you can choose to you play that out.
You can keep it. That's for sure.
But like, so as a DM here, do I know how to heal myself? Like, or what heals me and what doesn't?
I feel like you should know.
I would say you know.
Yeah.
However, like I know in our other campaign we played it as you needed aid. It was like didn't Monkey like
of inflict wounds.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, he like homebrewed a potion of inflict wounds so that would heal you. But yeah, we are staying consistent with the rule that normal healing and potions would damage you and hurt you.
Okay. And I'm just gonna smile and be like,
Thanks.
Thank you for this. I'm going to save it in case there's more for later.
He initially doesn't really think anything of that. He just goes, okay, there might be more enemies ahead, but fair enough. Just stay safe. And yeah, he'll kind of lead towards into the sewers a bit more. He looks back at you guys and says, are you all right to continue?
Yeah, I'm fine. Lead the way.
Okay.
Good God, this could be bad.
So, I'm gonna have to move you guys, I think. Yeah, you guys meet another one of these little like openings. This one a little bit wider, so you kind of are able to easily enough slink your way in. Okay, and you do just reach a clearing, an obvious ladder in the distance, and Elijah just kind of doesn't really say anything, just walks up to it, and stands off to the side. There's from what I remember, there's upper sewers as well, and we're nearing the end. We just have to make it through this last little part of the sewers, and he kind of gestures up the ladder. After you.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to go first?
No, I'll go first.
I'm gonna get the view.
Me too. Creepy old man. Okay, so I forgot I have to change the map. Okay, do I have walls? Oh shit, I do. Look at me. Okay, so we'll put you guys boink and boink and.
Oh
boink.
shit! I didn't know I could do that.
What's up?
They have a thing called protection. If somebody gets attacked within 5 yards or feet of me, I can give them disadvantage on it.
Oh, neat.
That's fucking crazy. No, that's just a fighter thing.
Oh, okay. All right. So you guys make your way up this ladder. It kind of like creaks as you walk up it. And it's pretty damp in here. Yeah, it's pretty damp in here. Damp here in here.
Yeah. Thank you.
And as you guys eventually make it, all the way up, Elijah looks back and he goes, "I believe it's just up this pathway into the sewers." And
this tube.
I was gonna say tube again. And once we reach the ends, also the like the plague residue is probably not as dangerous. It's probably walkable on. As he kind of tests that theory a bit by stepping into it, and yeah, you notice that there's no like immediate reaction to like his shoe or anything.
We'll just die in 15 years.
Yeah, yeah, you hear sizzling of his foot melting off. But yeah, he goes, yeah, it looks like it should be safe. And he progresses, kind of stepping into the thing here. And yeah, this opening is much taller than the other ones, as even though the corridor is a little bit thinner. And as you guys walk, it's still damp and wet and gross in this area. And as you guys are progressing a bit here, you start to hear the sounds of slurping and pretty oddly grotesque noises from around the corner a bit. Elijah kind of stops, holds his hand up, and as he kind of quiets, all the movement quiets, you also hear a voice. It's very muffled and gargled, but you hear sounds of a struggle as well. It's kind of echoing throughout this chamber. He kind of looks back to you guys. Perhaps one of you should take the lead. And I'm not very sneaky.
I stealth again.
Yeah, let's all re-roll stealth.
I'm gonna reload then stealth.
Okay.
17.
11.
All right. Kurt Russell, let's see what you got. Oh, shit.
He's a sneaky motherfucker.
Yeah, not that sneaky, but better than before. Okay, so yeah, you guys, if you make your way up, you do hear the slurping sounds. They don't stop. They continue at a pretty consistent rhythm. Stop right there, Ellie. And Elijah will follow. Jamie, are you following as well? Okay, so yeah, you guys eventually... I'm actually going to do... Well, no, we'll just stop you there for now. Okay. So yeah, the sounds of the slurping and just general weird, like, globule sounds still fill your ears, and the previous voice you heard is now very, very muffled, and it almost is non-existent at this point. You kind of heard like these screams just coming out from... They would like echo in different areas of they would kind of clang off the sewer walls, and you would just hear like, huh, whoa, like just weird muffled screams. Yeah, yeah, true. And yeah, so as you continue to progress reasonably sneaky, the sounds don't stop. You can keep moving if you'd like.
Okay.
We'll stop you right there. And yeah. Elijah kind of pokes at your shoulder, Ellie, and
with what?
His hand. And you made him hard, Jamie, not Ellie.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So he just kind of whispers, perhaps peeking around the corner is not a bad idea.
Oh, thanks, fucking Dr. Obvious.
Listen, he's not trained in combat.
Sure.
He's nervous. Okay? So yeah, I will
like to take lead.
I'll peek you around the corner.
Okay.
And
What is that?
as you peek around the corner, you see a very gelatinous form jiggling around in the corner.
Yeah.
It has... you're close enough to where you see it also has a small figure, a humanoid creature inside of it.
What? Is it a rat?
It's not a rat, it's a human of some kind. Previously you could assume this is what was previously screaming. This humanoid form
Humanoid.
Upon further inspection, you kind of see, you can see the features of it a little bit better, like the actual figure inside of this glob. Because the glob is not opaque, right? It's kind of transparent? Question mark. And you see that it's a dwarf. You also see its eyes have just been completely glazed over. They have this plaguey green substance flowing in through the nostrils, and it's just the fear of. It's just this look of fear just plastered on this face. And the dwarf inside is definitely not moving at this point. Aside from when the glob moves around. Yeah, very creepily. So that's what you see. It doesn't notice you. You can't tell what direction it's looking in, but
what direction is the dwarf looking?
The dwarf, we'll say, is kind of looking in this direction.
All right, that's very important.
Okay, so Ellie's going to like hold her hand back to the other guy, saying like, trying to motion for them to wait, and she's going to. Yeah. Dude. Just take a few steps to here.
Okay, the globe, the noises, now that you're in the same kind of chamber as it, very grossly, it's like slithering and gloobying around. Yeah, real disgusting noises. It's moving as well. It's kind of slowly shifting around in place, kind of in a weird form of movement, but isn't immediately hostile or anything.
Then I'm going to I'm going to wave them to follow me.
Son of a bitch.
See if we can sneak past this thing.
Go on.
Come on, Kurt.
Okay. Kurt makes his way out. Peeks first. He goes, "Oh,
you fucking idiot!"
At sight of the thing, and
foiled.
Upon doing that, the glob does what I can only explain as sounds of aggressiveness.
It bubbles.
As it it bubbles aggressively. As it kind of travels in this direction. But it's moving very slowly. Very slowly. It's slithering along the ground, and cut. God damn it. Elijah follows behind you, Ellie.
Huh?
Yeah, it's not attacking you.
Where are we supposed to go?
Yeah. She's gonna
you do see directly opposite of you this ladder.
Oh.
Looks like the way out, from what you can surmise. Elijah whispers. He actually doesn't say anything. He just points in that direction.
Okay.
As the body in the ooze, it starts to make these very weird gestures as the ooze kind of stands up almost and then sinks back down and slithers to its left and into its right and eventually falls into the little bit of plague waters, and it kind of sinks down into it, and yeah, it's just chilling. The body of it does thud against the ground as the ooze also kind of sinks down a bit.
I'm gonna wait for everybody to make their way up the ladder, and I'm gonna take a bullet and lean around this corner here and chuck it as far down in there while remaining as stealth as possible.
Oh, down this way?
Yeah, kind of okay. Equivalent to what the noise of a rock would make, being thrown.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, sure.
Once everybody's up the stairs.
Did you communicate that, or is that just
I'm just waiting for them to go up the stairs or the ladder, and then I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Ellie's going to make Elijah go first.
You don't want him staring?
He does. Ooh, he does look back to you, Jamie, and he gives you a questioning eyebrow, and he gestures you to come.
I wave him.
Okay, he takes the note in a sense and looks towards Ellie, and like a nod of "Am I going first?" type of nod is given to her.
Mm-hmm.
And he very well doesn't say that, but he makes his way up the ladder and eventually up out of sight.
All right.
Ellie's gonna start climbing, but like stay like not
Top
all
step.
the way. Yeah.
Half of the bottom half of her figure is still.
Yeah.
All right. I'm throwing the bullet and then going.
Okay, so yeah, Jamie, you chuck this bullet. It goes clang 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 along the
like up, down this pathway, whatever.
Oh, this way? Up this way. Yeah,
way,
okay,
yeah.
okay. That's what I thought. Okay, yeah. It kind of clangs and splooshes and eventually ends in like a sploosh into the dampness, and the ooze. You just hear like as it kind of like it's it's attracted to that sound. It slinks under the planks, and yeah, it eventually chases after the bullet and eventually out of sight.
And I go up, enjoying the view. No.
Oh,
Okay.
No.
So, you guys make your way up, and where is it?
I sometimes jokingly grab her foot and make her slip. Oh, no.
Okay, so yeah, as you guys make your way up the ladder, Elijah already had like the little closed like trap door in a sense.
Manhole cover or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and it kind of like pops open into this new area, which is actually lit. It's lit, bro. No, it's lit up.
Nice. I said that yesterday and it was really cringy.
Was I cringe?
No.
Okay. Yeah, it was. Anyway.
No.
Okay, so let's put Ellie and Jamie and Elijah and map change. Hopefully please tell me I have walls. Okay, we'll see how this looks. These walls look a little sloppily done. Hopefully they're okay though. If not, oh well. Okay. Can you guys see?
Wall right here.
Can you see into it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see. Okay, yeah, don't move for a second. Let's see. We'll do.
Cool. We're good.
Let me make sure real quick. That looks like it should be good. Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, you guys have made your way up as you kind of reach the climactic point of that ladder and into this. Elijah looks back and he just mentions, "Okay, so this is the morgue. We've made it." Thankfully, and a sigh of relief. And as you guys kind of have found yourselves in here, there's definitely a stench of dead body, kind of fill your nostrils.
As bad as the sewer?
No, definitely not. It's definitely a relief from the decay and the death of
Okay.
what was filling the sewers. So yeah, you can breathe a decently fresh air, but still pretty musky, pretty nasty in here as well. But not anything, and no con saves needed. And yeah, he'll kind of start to go in to the morgue a bit. And why don't you guys both roll perception?
Perception.
Oh, those dice pushed each other all around.
21.
21 and a 9.
All right. So, Ellie, you're able to actually smell a familiar scent from the woodcarver's shop. That scent of formaldehyde. It does lead in a direction which, going off your roll, is actually pretty good. You can tell it goes up a ways.
Okay.
Since you're so far away right now, that is all we'll say you notice, or like the distance of your, like the scent for you. But it does definitely lead up the way a bit. Jamie, you kind of just smell that scent of like not dried blood, but like just blood in general, just corpse scent. And in terms of like what you guys see, it's basically it's a dimly lit hole, but I mean, the lights provide enough illumination to where you can see that there's sets of doors lining the the initial corridor here, and at the very end, I know you probably can't see it because of your vision, but at the very end, you do just see it's a closed off wall. The corridor just kind of comes to a halt. So yeah, and I think with that we'll call it.
Oh
shit.
All
So,
right.
Just a bit of a next session type deal. We'll kind of explore all of this. So yeah, what do you guys think of the?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, are we going slower than you think we would?
This session, not really.
Okay.
I think this was pretty on track.
Okay.
I think the first one went. It's not that it went slow. It's just I didn't really know, so I went into it not knowing. And then this one I think followed the same speed, but it's good. Yeah, it's fine.
I have a question that you don't have to answer, but it is how long do you think or expect this arc to take?
Let me think.
At the pace we are going.
Like in terms of like sessions?
Yeah.
Let's see. So where are we at now?
Readjusting.
I would say. What was this? I'm just gonna consider this technically session 3, but
I called it session 3, so.
Yeah. Okay. I would say likely. It could possibly be completed in like less than 5 sessions, like from now, basically.
For 5 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
That I would say 5 is like a max for this specific arc.
Gotcha.
It's probably not going to be 5, but we'll see. Because like my idea of this arc is like you guys finding out what happens and kind of what's going on in the town, right?
Yeah.
And then dealing with whatever you find. I think that is the arc.
Okay.
So with that being said, yeah, I would say probably less than 5 sessions, but we'll put that as like the cap. It's my estimate,
And that's more. 5 more.
5. Yeah, like at most 5 more from this session.
Okay.
I would think. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
For sure.
What do you guys think of that session? Good.
I think it was good. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
What'd you think of it, Bantho?
I thought it was good. I don't know. Like, what did you guys think about the parts where it was like, I didn't have that specific map? Was that like okay?
Yeah, that was fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
Like I'll use like this dude's like area in the back, right? Like I didn't have a map for that.
Yeah,
Other
that's
random
fine.
specific things.
I don't know if it's intentional for now or not, but like, I would like to get to know the NPCs more.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a town map.
No. Well, I mean, obviously, I already told you that, but no, I would like to like, and it might be intentional because it's just like an intro, but like, I don't know. I'd like to RP
you guys
with like
had
Priscilla more and.
Oh yeah, for sure. You guys had free reign to talk to the people in the tavern as well, in the Chameleon.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, just like more that I guess people that would know, but
Or,
yeah.
like, more forced from them.
Yes. I guess is.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I'll keep that in mind.
Because,
I don't know if I had like a specific like it's because of it's an intro to the
Sure.
thing or whatever. It's just kind of like it's just something I can
Well,
do.
the reason I didn't go talk to people is because I mean we found out that we're not safe here either. You know what I mean? So like, we wouldn't go up and just talk to anybody, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Well, see, that's the thing that I don't want this specific arc running too long because it does have that fear.
Yeah.
Like, there's like a fear of exploring almost. So yeah, the arc's not going to be like super duper long. It's just like an intro into like
Sure.
this is
It's
some
shit.
shit that's going on, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of my mindset with it. But yeah, it's not like this will be like the thing everywhere, right?
For sure.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'll keep that in mind about having the NPCs kind of be more like forceful, maybe with engagements or something. Along
Well,
those
I
lines.
just figured they would like be questioning us.
They
more.
probably would be. I'm just maybe
Yeah.
not doing it very much justice.
No, I doubt it's that, but yeah, it's okay. I thought it
I'll
was
keep
good
that in
anyway.
mind, though. Yeah, I had a good time.
All right.
All right.